Welcome to episode number 39 of Me and My Big Mouth podcast. I am the host Tuck, and as always, I have a great show for you. Is love worth fighting for? On today's show, I'm going to ask a very simple question. Is love worth fighting for? Because it seems like everybody want love, but don't nobody want to fight for it. We are literally living in she loves me not, he loves me not society, where everybody think it's easy to get love and it's easy to throw away love. But before I get into, there is something I must do, and that's allow my panel a chance to introduce themselves. So to my right.
My name is Raheem Cousin. You can find me on Facebook at Raheem Cousin or on Instagram at Cuts by Cuz.
All right, I'm Jessica. You can follow me on Instagram _Jess_Michelle_.
I'm Damon. You can find me on Instagram at Mr. Tuck _88.
I'm Jennifer. You can find me on Facebook at Jennifer Bullock.
Is love worth fighting for? Now I want to ask the men and I want to ask the women, when you hear somebody say you should fight for love, what comes to mind? Like when you hear a man say, you need to don't give up on love, what instantly come to your mind about that situation?
Who you asking?
Women first.
Well, I would say just, what comes to my mind is no matter what we may go through or endure within our relationship, we're not going to give up.
Right.
We're going to keep trying to find ways to improve, to make things better. We're not just going to just walk away because we may disagree or can't see eye to eye for that moment.
Right. And that's a mature woman's response. But when I talk forgiveness, they usually say, no, men just want us to put up with their bullshit when they want us just to forgive and they get to do whatever they want.
It has to be both parties trying to work towards and working through the issues.
Right. But so when somebody said, man, you just don't need to give up on him, it doesn't say men just want to get away from men just want to get away with doing bullshit and just want a woman to continue to forgive.
Women don't say that these days. They be ready for the girl to leave to do like off of one mistake or something.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they're saying. It's like, no, when I say forgiveness, they're like, no, men think they just gonna get away with this shit. No, I'm out. Ain't no forgiveness.
But if you also being honest about it, don't we all got bullshit with us?
I was just about to say that. You are absolutely right. Because I like when women always say men just want us to put up with their bullshit. But then I would ask a woman, or I ask you women, who are more simpler, men or women?
Men.
So how could us be more simpler and you put up with more bullshit if you're more complicated?
Don't make sense.
It don't make sense. If you're the more complicated creature, how are you putting up with more bullshit than us? Is it because we don't point out your bullshit? Sometimes we chalk your bullshit up to, it's that time of the month.
Making excuses for them.
How many days in the month?
Huh?
How many days in the month?
We don't point out y'all bullshit, but y'all will point out ours.
We give a lot more grace.
But that's why I said, if you can't say we're the most simplest out of the two.
Who?
No, I'm just saying, they agree that we're more simple.
Absolutely.
But you and that means you're more complicated.
Absolutely.
So the person's more complicated
doing
the most.
Doing the most.
It can't be but something.
Thinking we got telepathy, then we can read their mind all the time. You gotta figure this shit out. My fault.
So let me ask y'all a question. All right, so y'all coming together as being married.
So
Right. You about to do it soon. So you coming together.
first in America.
What is something that actually could, how what God bring together, no man can tear apart.
Mm-hmm.
But what is actually something that's coming in between men and women that are actually tearing them apart?
First, social media.
Yep.
That's the number
That's the
one
one.
divider in most households.
Yeah, finance.
Well, I that's number two. The relationship that partners have with God and like a higher power. People don't have enough religion,
People go to church
spirituality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In a relationship, you gotta always pick God 1st,
Mhm.
honestly. So if that's not leading your relationship, you can't get far at all, honestly.
The idea, like I look at, if you just ask this the woman and the man, the ideas of the marriage is totally different,
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yes.
and it's strange.
Oh, here's it.
It's strange that y'all came together as one, and y'all ain't never been on the same page. Cause one have an agenda, and another one have an agenda, and nobody's willing to bend because they think they're right. So everybody's looking for you to bend to their will,
Mhm.
instead of looking at this as a team sport.
Mm-hmm.
We all have a role to play, and we all going to contribute to the greater good.
The bigger picture.
You know what I'm saying? So I always, I always ask, like, if you gonna come together, and they said no man should be apart, like, how do you not have those relationships? Like, say for instance, you get a man, or you get a man that used to cheat. Hell, he was cheating when you met him. You got to have this real conversation about, okay, now what can tear us apart?
Cheat
Mm-hmm.
Cheating can tear us apart.
first.
Cheating can tear us apart. So if you know that is what could tear us apart, it will kind of hinder you a little bit.
For sure.
But I don't understand, how can you tell me you have a strong marriage if it's never been tested?
Right. Absolutely.
That's true.
Like, when do your marriage get strong?
When y'all go,
When y'all
through
go
shit.
through
You
stuff.
have to go through things.
When y'all go fall down to y'all lowest and then build each other back up.
But the thing of it is, everybody preaching cut off.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't the
Well,
same
once
no
you
more.
get married, it ain't no cutoff.
Isn't it?
Woo, I like that. But
Somebody-
that ain't true.
Somebody's gonna die.
It's not.
That's cut off.
Somebody's gonna die.
But yeah, like old head told me, men get married hoping that they woman don't change, but women get married
Ooh.
Mm.
hoping that they can change a man into what they actually
Ooh.
want. So it's like it's like, hey, I'm okay with who you are right now, but a lot of women marry for potential. But if you don't get to that potential point, now
It's
they're
over.
questioning what they once thought was potential. Now it's just, I gotta carry this nigga along.
And you just sparked them. I want to say this too. This selective submissive shit that women do. I seen women, a lot of women say that if he can't lead me right,
What I mean?
well, who will be the judge of him leading you? And if you are the judge, you're not submitting to him. You're submitting to who can lead the way you would lead. But everybody know, whether it's supervisor, management, we all have our different leadership ways, leadership roles. We don't lead the same. And a lot of women say, I will submit if he can lead, but the judge in that case is you. So how are you really submitting to that man if you're just submitting to what you check off
Right.
Yeah.
as a way to lead?
My question to you and everybody: who's more submissive, men or women?
Me.
Mm.
We cater to them more than they
Women are expected to be,
No,
but
no,
men
I'm- no, no, no.
usually give in to.
I never
No,
even
no, no.
let it, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's more submissive? I'm this only. This
I
only.
think men are more submissive.
Men are 100% way more submissive than women, because you've never met a man that sat there and was like, bro, I can't wait to be married. You've never met a man that has been like, hey, I can't wait to plan my wedding. I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to be with one woman in my life. Ever since a woman has been 16 to 18, they've met a man hoping that they can change him to be their husband. Every
Yeah.
single guy. Think about it. Every guy you meet, I want him to be my boyfriend.
Have anybody?
Think about it.
Have y'all never nudged your man like
Like, you
into
talking about,
marriage? Like in the marriage?
Yeah. You talking? Hold up.
Because
What?
men won't wake the fuck up. It can be boyfriend, girlfriend forever.
We do this. We okay over here. Like, I like this.
What's wrong with what we got?
I like it over here. Like, what are you
Sometimes
talking
it
about?
takes a little nudge. Sometimes you may have to just, see where they're at on the scale, see what they're thinking about, and maybe just gauge what their intentions are.
What?
Intention, like, all right. See, this is honestly where men and women, I feel like, be on the wrong page or different pages or different books, honestly. When you say the same page, like when you're dealing with somebody, you're dating somebody and everything's out in the open, he's taking care of you, y'all going out to eat, y'all going out dinner dates, or whatever. If you have kids before him, he's being there for the kids. But you're like, what are we doing? He's like, bro, I'm showing you that I want to provide for you. I want to protect you. I want to do everything. But you're like, I need a little bit more. But he's showing you everything under the sun more than what a husband would or won't do. But you're trying to push him in the mud to be like, I need more. Why?
I don't think the intention is that you want him to do more. Everything that he is doing may be fine and perfect, but you may just want to legitimize that relationship or make it more official. But he may not necessarily have to do more. That may not be what you mean when you say, I want more.
Okay.
So wait, so you just hit me with something like, so y'all think, so you agree men are more submissive?
100%.
And that makes me go to something else when you say men are more submissive.
Right.
So who's more of a narcissist?
Women.
Because I know who get called narcissists all the time.
Women are way more narcissistic.
I'm going to tell you how narcissistic, watch this, you might not ever understand this. I mean, never thought of this, but this is how narcissistic women are. Women always want to be wanted by even if it's just by their man. Now, men want to be appreciated. Women want to be wanted and desired. I have not had anything that I wanted and then got and then want was a continuance.
Well, I already got it. I don't need
Say it again.
I already got it. I don't need it.
How is you wanted to be wanted and desired
I got it.
as a continuance if I got it?
Right.
That's a narcissistic way of thinking. I got you. I showed that I want you. Got you. No, but I don't feel like you still want me. What the fuck is you talking about?
That turned into
what did I just do?
That turned into all those date nights. That turned into trips.
I put a ring on it. Yeah, but it
What?
what the fuck else? Like, what else? Is that narcissism or am I just
100%.
tripping?
100%.
But how else do you continue to show her, though, that you do appreciate her if you're not showing her that you want her?
Doing what
You
you
said men want to be...
Doing what you've been doing, though. Because obviously you thought these boxes that I was checking. All right, cool. I take out the trash. I clean. I cook. I help out with the kids. I do this. I pay bills. I got all these check boxes. I'm checking all the boxes now. Hey, let's add something else. Let's do the anniversary thing. Cool. Now you got to start the plan of Valentine's Day. Now you got to plan the anniversary. Like, this is also my question as far as anniversaries, Valentine's Day. After the courting phase, like when you're married, why is it always on the man to plan this type of stuff? Are we not in a relationship, or are you in a relationship?
Playing what?
Like
Valentine's Day.
Anniversary. Women can't. I get y'all that. I think women playing that shit dope.
Hold on, no. They don't plan it. I feel like it'd be on men to plan those type of events.
I think it. Oh well, it be on.
I always feel like it's on the man to plan, like, be
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
As far as everything I've ever.
What you ever had an agreement that you weren't gonna do Valentine's Day?
No.
And then she gave you some shit?
No.
And you're like, look at this bullshit.
Right, because now I gotta go to Walgreens. Now I gotta act like my stomach hurt. I need some Pepto Bismol. Hold on, I'll be right back. My shit was in the car the whole time. I was just waiting for you to do it. The whole time, I had to go to Walgreens. I hope it's 24 hours. I hope it's 24 hours.
What? But you make a good point though, because what Valentine's
Day anniversary? It's like, I think honestly, to me, this is just my personal thing. We dating. I'm not dating you. We are dating each other, motherfucker. Like, sorry.
No, ain't no sorry.
But we are dating. It's us. We dating each other. Like, this is
So is that a barrier right here where could that be a divide where I constantly have to prove myself?
100%.
That's crazy.
Think about this.
What level of completion will I have to prove that I love you?
All right, let's get all the check boxes. You got all these anniversaries, Valentine's Day. You got flowers on a regular basis or whatever you may do as a gesture
Right.
to prove, hey, you got flowers. Bing. What's the equivalent to that on the woman's side? I bought you flowers. What's the equivalent?
Don't worry, the same
2K.
pussy you been giving for
They
20
buy
years.
they buy you 2K.
The same
Man.
pussy you been giving for 20 years.
That come out once a year. I'm saying, I mean, me personally, I buy flowers probably every 2 to 3 weeks. Like, that's just something I do. Well, what's the resolve?
The same pussy you been getting all the time.
No, I mean, I would say I got a good situation. So, hey, babe.
You know what the result is? Her remaining soft.
That don't,
Her remaining, because when
She
you
should
do
not
nice
she
be
should
gestures,
be soft.
but still when you do nice gestures and just making her, even though you're providing, but you still are constantly showing her how
That
you
you
feel
want
about her. It makes as women, it make us feel soft.
And that allows her to provide you with an environment that's peaceful and calm when you come
Mhm.
home and make you want to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Nope.
see that face
But-
you
but-
making.
No,
but- no,
I
no.
disagree.
No, I disagree because
I disagree. What you
you
talking
just
about?
said-
Providing peace. I already have peace within. You're either good or bad when it comes to my peace.
No.
Like-
And on top of that, if I ain't got to do that in order for you to do that, then I'm the architect of all of it. If you're only going to be good because I'm doing all X, Y, and Z, then what am I getting out of it?
Right.
It's no appreciation. It's a cause and effect.
Right.
If you care about my well-being, you're going to nurture me and treat me as kind as
Right.
regardless.
Yeah.
Why would I have to do something in order to get that from you?
Right.
That's an exchange,
All relationships are transactional, though.
Yes.
not love. It's all sacrifice. Everything. If that's the thing, like when you go into a relationship, that shit is sacrifice. If everybody went in it saying, "How can I make this person day better?"
It's 100%.
and you had that same attitude,
You'll have a great day.
you have
You'll
a great
time.
fucking man.
Yeah. Y'all have a great
Everybody
time.
sacrificing?
Yeah.
Everybody. If your end goal is to make her day the best,
I feel like
and
especially-
she has that same energy without, you know what I'm saying? It is pure.
Yeah, I
How
feel
you gonna
like
lose?
that's I feel like in my relationship, I feel like that's how it is. As far as like everybody's willing to compromise first. I feel like between the both of us, we're always like, hey, like what will make you happy? And I feel like that keeps us going. Cause it's like, hey, well, not that I took a loss last time, but hey, I'm willing to help you and
Yeah,
help you
compromise
progress
is the
and
thing.
Right.
compromise in this situation.
That's the key.
No matter what. So it makes me be like, all right, cool. Even if the last time I might have compromised, I'm willing to do it again because I know that you'll take the back seat if need be.
And this is another barrier, like that can divide. I only think that anything can divide you if you just never had a strong marriage. See, people get hypnotized with happiness and equate it to strength. Or we're having it's good.
Mhm.
But if you ain't built for the trials and tribulations, then what the fuck you here for? I seen people put more effort in the ceremony than the
Mhm.
actual marriage.
Right. That shit don't mean nothing.
Huh?
That shit don't mean nothing. That shit one day
Motherfucker
for
will get
4 hours.
behind in finances. They'll spend a grip doing all this shit for the ceremony. And soon as they get pissed off, they living in separate houses or they living in separate beds.
Like, get that shit out.
Can't remember half of the stuff from the day of.
Right.
my
And it's
wedding.
just like, you spend
Yeah.
all that money, glitz, glamour, and that's
Yeah.
fine. But it's just like, that ceremony is only for 4 or 5 hours.
I think Justice of Peace should be the first move. And then after 5 years of going through it, that's when you get the ceremony.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I agree with that.
Because you might not make it to the ceremony after 5 years, but
I
still,
don't, I don't
you'll know that, oh yeah, we built for this shit now.
I mean, I disagree with that. I mean, because if that's something, because I don't personally give a damn about weddings. I'm about to get married 2 months, 3 months.
Never
Like,
been before.
I've never been married before.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, I don't care about the ceremony. I don't care about none of that stuff. But I know that's something that she deems important in her life, so I'm willing to give it to her.
and you
That's the
think
fairy
that
tale,
you
man.
think
That's
that,
that's her thing.
but you think that initial is better than a 10-year anniversary. You
But
think
what-
the wedding itself should be more glamorous than a 10-year anniversary.
I don't think so.
I feel like
It's no way it
Cause
should be
that
that
way
way.
y'all done went through shit. Y'all
But I
Been
feel
through
like-
it, and we still in love.
Yeah.
That's a big ass celebration,
we're gonna celebrate it 10 years too.
huh?
We're gonna celebrate it 10 years too, and we're gonna be in the build. Like we're gonna.
Don't
I
be
feel
trying
like
to take
we-
my idea now and try to act like he didn't make this.
No,
shit
I'm
either.
not saying.
Now
no,
you
I'm
gonna
not
be in a
saying-
big ass building doing it.
No, not. I ain't talking about no building, but I'm just saying like if we make it to 10 years, which we will, but like once we get there, it'll be a bigger celebration. We'll be more.
I'm with that shit.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't mind the wedding ceremony, but I also, as far as that 5-year thing, I feel like every relationship should revisit their relationship, how it's going every year. It's like, hey, bro, this shit ain't going good.
That was my very first
This ain't good.
very first podcast.
This is not good.
Should marriage have a driver's license? Should have an expiration date,
Right.
and it should take 2 to renew. That was my very first podcast.
But that's also everybody being accountable for themselves. It's like you have to take a look back at your relationship. It's like, hey, well, this didn't go well. I feel like every January you should look back at your relationship and like, hey, we're not doing too well.
How about this? This is awkward to me. I've never lived in this world and I never will. But this come between two people. This separates people. Other people influence.
Man, get
That's
that
Yeah.
shit.
How the fuck is that
Absolutely.
possible?
That's crazy.
That's back to the
'Cause
social
people
media
stupid.
thing.
That's crazy.
I don't date your mama. I don't date your daddy.
Your
I don't
friends.
date your friends.
Oh,
I
care
don't-
nothing about none of it.
Don't care about
And
none
if
of
they
it.
come saying anything negative, you no longer have a mama. You no longer have a daddy. You no longer have friends. It's me and you against the world. Obviously, they
Yep.
trying to fuck up something God put together.
Right, right.
Yeah.
right,
We
right.
don't need them.
We don't need them at all.
We don't need them. But honestly, like when you bring people into your shit,
That's
That's
That-
disaster.
that's a disaster waiting to happen,
Mhm.
especially when they don't have anybody.
Mm.
Like you got a single friend, him or her single, and you're feeding them information. Like, but this is the thing that people don't realize. Anytime I'm telling you something about my relationship, it's not good. You don't tell them that, hey, they brought me flowers, they brought me food, they brought me lunch, they brought
Oh,
me this.
shit.
They don't tell you about the positive stuff. They done did 52 positive things this
The
week.
negative always outweighed it.
But Thursday,
wait.
this nigga
Wait,
didn't
oh,
come-
wait. That's you just said that because usually we blame other people, but if you're creating an image of this person and it's always negative,
Every time you
Yeah.
bring
my
me back,
advice will only be
Be negative.
get the fuck away from
right,
this
right.
person.
you only bring me this negative bag.
Yep.
I would, like every single time you bring me something. Hey, here's one thing Charles did. Next Thursday, Charles did something else.
but think about it though. This has to get motherfuckers away from your relationship. Period. Because if you keep bringing me positive shit,
You're like, man, this nigga
Boy,
ain't that fucking
man,
good.
this bitch ain't
You'll
that good.
lose
She
a
cheated
friend
on
that
me.
way
man.
too.
He ain't that
You'll
good.
lose a friend that way.
He only
Yeah.
doing that because he guilty. He guilty. He guilty.
You know, he
so
ain't
that's
that
why
good.
you can't be a people pleaser when it comes to your relationship. Fuck
But-
it.
You
and
keep
now-
that part to yourself.
Because don't nobody want to hear all your glory either.
Nah, cause you bragging. Yeah, my nigga
Oh, that
nice.
bitch- oh, that bitch gonna come back down. So it's-
Right.
fuck
Yeah, I
that.
can't wait.
Yeah.
Look, low key,
Yeah.
she like, I can't wait to
Mhm.
cheat.
Heard she had a work husband in the damn way he was buying flowers every week.
Right. I come to this job and be like, oh, you looking for Tasha? He about to die.
And then
How you know me?
one thing too about, telling people, or involving people in your relationship, you have to understand is that when you forgive, they're not.
No.
Right. Oh,
No.
that's
So-
Yeah, they
Hey,
ain't.
They're
that-
gonna
Hey,
always
what
when
would
you
you
tell
Hey, your whole
them,
family
because
mad at
when
you.
you're the person
Why you
acting
getting
Oh,
down,
wait. Hold on. Go ahead.
when you always constantly venting to them, telling them negative stuff about your partner, that's all they're going to remember.
Right.
It don't matter how much good that person do moving forward, they're going to remember that negative. They will not forgive, but you will. So that's another thing why you shouldn't, involve people within your relationships, especially family members.
Right.
They be holding grudge.
Yes.
They be.
Mhm.
To your question about why the other person can't forgive them, because whatever the person did to you to make you forgive them, they can't do that to them.
Mhm.
So they can't forgive them.
Just don't.
So
Like, I don't expect you to be that invested in my shit. If I'm happy, motherfucker, let me be happy.
But
if
that's
I'm your
not-
friend,
that's
I
not
care
how-
about your happiness.
But that's not how
people
people
are weird.
operate.
Yeah.
You can't turn off my care about your happiness.
Right.
Right.
Because I also, if I gotta care about your happiness, I gotta care about your sadness.
Right.
And if he's a if she or he is responsible for your
If that
sadness,
motherfucker's sorry at the time, he gonna be sorry. But if he treating you good, then I mean, I don't hate him. Like,
so if I
he
came
ain't
to
did
you,
nothing to me.
I came to you, bro. Yo, man, I know chick had a baby on me, bro, but I mean, this the third baby she had on me, but man, I love her. She said she ain't gonna do it.
No, I
no
ain't
more.
taking me fucking stupid.
That's like,
Right.
No,
And then one
but you
time
can't-
you
now
fucked
you
up.
dictating.
Right.
One time you fucked up, but
One
three?
time, but three. Nah. But
you
that's
just desperate at
that's
that
it.
point.
But every
That is one of the major. I'm going to preach this. One of the major blockage is forgiveness, and it just ain't with other people. That is a point that is with other people, but people really don't forgive.
Hell no.
I noticed that women say forgive. Women will tell you they forgive you to stop the bleeding.
Yep.
And when I say that, you already cheated. Now she got to deal with maybe losing you. So she'll fake forgiveness to stop the bleeding.
Right.
Let me deal with this at once. Let me deal with this betrayal here, because I might not be ready to up and leave and get a whole nother life. I need to get my head straight. So they play this I forgive you shit, knowing
really
that they
don't.
never even processed it.
Nope.
right. But
You know what I'm saying?
But the whole time, really, it's their fault because they embarrassed themselves. As soon as it happened, they call him Tasha. This motherfucker done fuck Tasha. My fault. This he done messed around with Tasha. He keep on doing this. He keep
that
on
shit in
doing
the
that.
household.
And now
Exactly.
you're embarrassed because you like,
That ain't
I
no
ain't about-
motherfucking fault. You
I
gave
ain't-
her. You
I
gave
ain't about
her
to, I ain't about to
shit
leave
get
him.
Tasha.
I feel embarrassed. I can't even call her for 2 weeks. Oh, you must be back with Charles, huh?
Oh, you talking
'Cause
about the shame of that?
Right, yeah, it's the shame of you just told your friend that he cheated on you. You feel some type of way, I'm about to leave this dude, but he come back, he talk, he get his way back in, and now you're embarrassed around your friends. You embarrassed yourself because you wanted to run your mouth to your circle. I just
See,
finished
with
with
me,
finished with marriage counseling, right?
with friends like that, like I don't like if these motherfuckers ain't got nobody, ain't been with nobody over 2 or 3 years, or like ain't
Right.
been through that with nobody. What the fuck can you tell me?
You can't
Everybody
tell
go
me
through stuff.
nothing.
Let me ask you a
It's
question.
life.
Though. Like when you said that, see, that shit is a lot easier said than done. So I gotta give grace. I can't. If I cheated on you and the way you respond is the way you respond, I'm responsible for that.
That's true.
If you lash out and go talk to Tasha or whoever because you have been devastated, I'd rather you talk to somebody than to deal with
Than
that shit
hold
on
it
your
in.
own.
I understand.
I
that.
am the villain in this story.
Right.
No
you
doubt.
do that.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
If anybody needs to apologize to Tasha, I need to too.
She don't like you though.
Don't matter.
Don't
Don't matter. And she has a good reason.
She don't fuck with you. at
Never
all.
will again.
So will Tasha stop her girl from cheating if she was to go down that path? Would that stop?
Man,
If
Nah.
she was a good friend,
she ain't.
If
gonna-
if she's a good friend.
she not gonna do it. I'm not gonna.
If
cancel
if you talking about like somebody that's like care about their friend that much like that, she'll stop her from doing what the fuck, you know.
People do care about their friend, but they don't mean they're obligated to their friend's boyfriend.
But that's her family. If
Yeah,
that's
but
something that's gonna damage your family, and I can see this.
Don't you have cousins that you don't talk to?
That's not the same.
Yes, it is. You got uncles in your family.
Oh,
that
no.
You're connected to.
I don't. Right. Hey, family is family, and
So if I see somebody,
Blood family.
What if I don't have any relationship with Rara's wife to be,
but you got a relationship with him,
but I got a relationship.
but you know
with
what's best for him and his family. Say they got kids together. You know what's best for the kids, and
Right.
That's still your family.
yeah.
So you want what's best for them.
But I would only tell him based off what I think is best for him. If he like, man, I don't really like her like that, I'm not stopping shit because I don't have no feelings for her.
Even if they married and got like,
He's expressing to me that he really want out. I'm not gonna fuck up what. Oh, all right,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
that what do
yeah.
you
So
want
the
to do?
advice
Well,
should
leave
be
then.
do what
So
you
then-
gotta do to
That's
get
what-
out
that's what I told you, just leave
first.
then.
Huh?
Then leave.
But he got
Don't
a family.
cheat.
No, but he got a family.
Man, listen.
Nah, see, the thing is, I feel like it's
And then what
That's-
happens? What happens when you go around them, and that woman demeans him?
What you mean?
Like talk you at his house,
talking down.
on him,
That ain't
treating
my
him less.
position.
No,
That's up to
you
his
right.
ass.
You right. It ain't your position, but you see it. So
I
would
see
you
why.
have sympathy for him cheating on her?
You know, I see
Well,
why
I-
he out here acting wild. I see why he out here
No, it's-
and the damn crowd
Now,
spot on
it's like
Thursday.
this. It's like this. If you gonna
Yeah.
disrespect me,
Drinking.
if you got it in you to disrespect me in front of somebody, well, goddamn, cheat on her ass. Do
Nah,
it dirty.
but that's not. I mean, that's not a reason to cheat, bro.
Cheat.
Okay.
You know,
If
You
she
should
ain't-
get no. That's not
if
a
she
reason
talking
to
to you
cheat.
like,
That's a reason to
man,
leave.
there's a reason to leave.
Yeah, you get up out of there. You don't want to be in a toxic relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like in the marriage counseling, he said, "Hey, y'all need to stand up and y'all two hold hands." He said, "Every problem y'all have need to stay in the circle between y'all.
That's what I agree.
I don't care
I
what
agree
y'all
on that.
going through. Y'all need to work through all y'all problems. If y'all need to seek help outside of y'all too, but not in y'all circle
Not
of
the circle.
friends and peers, because every situation comes with judgment, and it's based on, hey, well, you told me like this, and at the end of the day, every story has three sides: the truth, somebody lying, either however you want to put it. But every story is different. Seek help outside of this, but if it's not between y'all,
Oh yeah, motherfuckers ain't gonna tell the truth when they come to tell us.
they're like, man,
they gonna tell
I
you
ain't even
what
cheated on
happened.
her
They
like
gonna blame
that.
it on everybody
They're
else.
like, bro, she just caught you last week.
you want to know the biggest lie ever told? This is the biggest cap ever told. Nobody has never failed out of love. You allowed love to die. You made a choice to allow love to die. You don't just because falling have steps. You ain't just woke up and damn, I don't love this motherfucker no more. Love, I don't
Sometimes
care.
the love need to die.
But what? But what if a person like?
You
They-
don't fall
What
out
if
of
they
love.
telling you that like I think we should like take a break, but that
Mm-mm.
dude, but the dude want to keep on like
I don't
pursuing
do
it.
breaks. I
You-
do breakups. Don't come here
Right.
playing.
Once you get grown, it's not no break. I mean,
Right.
It ain't no
because
such
anything
thing.
you doing, what are you doing outside of the break? You should
Exactly.
be wanting to work on a relationship.
Yeah,
That's
we
what
you
should
should
be
do
working
that
towards
together.
What we breaking from? Like what we gonna do?
What are
Like,
we breaking from? You better break.
Cause my
I
mind,
can't
the
even
way
say
I
what
think,
wanna
oh,
say.
she out here getting slutted out, everything. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
go
know.
crazy.
Yeah.
Because
I
me
don't
gonna
even-
go
that's
to
the
the
thing, breaks.
extreme.
I don't do breaks.
I think the worst. I'm gonna tell you, I think the worst off the rip. Break.
That's what I always
Okay.
used to say. I don't do breaks. I do breakups. So like, if that's what you want to do, that break is a breakup. I don't want to do nothing in between.
Well, what if you're doing a break, but y'all are still communicating with each other every day?
That ain't no damn break.
Y'all just may not
That's
be
not
in
a
each
break.
other's
I don't
space.
have to.
You
That's
can
not a
still
break.
be together, I think.
I don't
Yeah,
like.
that-
If you're gonna still talk to him every day,
Yeah, if
I
you can
think
still
could
talk,
probably
yeah,
still be
it's no need
together.
to say break if you can talk to me every day. What
Right.
the fuck we breaking from?
But you trying to fuck somebody else? What you saying?
That's basically
That's
what you're
all.
telling me.
I'm saying.
That's all
I
I
think
heard.
that's what everybody's mind is
time
gonna
you say
go
break,
to
that's all
every
you are.
time.
You like Charles. You like
you-
Charles.
You
that's what I'm
go
saying.
trying to
there
get
with
his
Charles.
nigga
You
dead.
want to
You trying to see if he a
use your
good choice.
mind on the shit you about
But
to
you
do.
don't want to feel like you cheated on
Yeah,
me, so
that's
you
what
can
you
tell
mean,
your friends,
yeah.
I ain't never cheated on him, but he cheated on me all the
Yeah,
time. No, you
I
cheated
think a break is
on y'all break.
ego is tied into our way of thinking when we see break. Break is really could be an effective tool. We
It
just
could
don't
be.
use it enough.
For who?
We don't use it effectively. Sometimes
I ain't
we
never
need
seen a motherfucker break that work.
How many break
I'm
babies
just saying,
you
because
done
well,
seen?
Yeah.
I done seen
All
a
right,
lot
How
of
so
break
many
babies.
you see?
only reason I say a break would
Nah.
effectively work if we use it effectively. Usually when somebody's saying break, they're
One side
they're
is-
already out the relationship.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I'm talking about when like separation. You know how you got if you get divorced in
You gotta be separated for you.
For a
you
year.
know what that separation year is? Is to give an opportunity
Yeah.
for
To
the
think.
marriage
to
to
make
be
sure you
rekindled.
really want to do it.
If
yeah.
you use the separation properly. But usually when somebody gets separated, it's only a process to get divorced.
Right.
See, but if you knew you had trouble, you would use break in the beginning. Or you would use break before it got to me trying to break the fuck out.
Right.
Right.
But it's only if, like you said, people are using the break properly. If you literally break to like spend some time with God and build yourself and build your character, build your morals as far as what you see good in
Or
your
work on
relationship,
you on some
or
problems that
you know,
feel like
some
you
work
got.
on yourself.
Mhm.
Not just to be like break so I can go in club. I don't got to worry about her calling me in the middle of the night.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
plan on breaking in, just like I just want to go on vacation, I want to be with my friends. That's not a break. We definitely need to break up. But if you taking a break to,
break up.
yeah, we need to just break up. But if you're taking a break to work on yourself, and I mean like seriously work on yourself, like your inner self, that's cool. If you're serious on both sides.
All right, so when y'all really take these vows, we're gonna ask you, do y'all really believe in death do us part?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you
What do
that
you
one more
mean?
time. Death do us part when you say you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Somebody.
I do.
That's
What do
the
you
only
mean?
way out.
I just said death do
Yes.
us part
Blood
when
in,
I
blood out,
say
y'all.
I do.
Welcome to death.
Because
Row.
this is God's foundation that you just created. If you going that route,
Okay.
it's based off God's covenant,
Mhm.
and death will do you part.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So if you accepting that role, do you believe? You asked 3 times, so I'm assuming no. Do you believe that death do us part?
No, everything's circumstantial.
Okay, that's good. Okay, because I'm about to put it to the test.
All right, because if
How many times can I cheat? Death do us part.
Mm.
right, that be get thrown. That shit get thrown.
Wait,
out the
And
no,
that's
no.
when you-
This we made this covenant to God, so it's special. You don't play with this.
there's
But
some
that's the
situations
thing,
like
if
that
you're
that
making a
people know they
covenant
getting
to-
cheated on.
Hold on. Because a lot of people say, well, you can't get divorced based off of scripture because
That's the only one. Though.
that's the only one you
Adultery.
can. But hold on, I'm glad you said adultery. But we all know God hates divorce,
Right.
so why would you do anything that He hates? But come, let's go back to
So
this
why would
He
covenant,
would hate
Why would they
both
be in there
things,
then?
though.
huh? So I'm asking you, cheating is one.
That's the one. That's
How
the top
if
dog.
I like what's crazy is would you hang on to a alcoholic longer than you would hate on to a man with a cheating disorder?
I hang on
You
to
said-
a cheater longer than I would an alcoholic.
Well,
Why?
that's tough.
Because an alcoholic, you thinking about your finances is gonna be.
They don't hold on.
He gonna
Hold
beat
on.
Nah,
the
you-
All right,
it's
I
some
was going
functioning
on
ones
that.
out here.
Not
So,
in control.
well,
of
yeah,
his
I mean,
emotions.
I know-
beat
I
your
know-
ass.
Yeah.
I know
Then
people
wake up
that
and apologize.
literally
Mhm.
drank every single night, 365, and wake up and go to work every day. They don't have a. I mean, they told me their numbers as far as how much they spend on alcohol, but they
Mhm.
literally drank every single day, come to work every single day, like. But
Functioning.
Yeah.
They call them
Hey,
functioning.
look, hey, look, that
I'm a
cheater gonna
barber,
have to
so
spend
my-
money.
my-
He
my
gonna get
stuff
hotel rooms. He gonna have to buy condoms. He gonna do. He still spending money and shit. That cheater.
But I'm saying we in it now, and see this is we just committed to each other. Now everybody, I don't give a damn who you are, haven't seen everything about you,
right.
Mm-mm.
That's true.
but your
Yeah.
wife is gonna eventually see everything,
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
even the shit you're scared of,
Right.
even the shit you try to hide, because you're there too much, and your patterns are they're gonna pick them on your pattern.
Mhm.
It's almost like some women can't even sleep unless they're touching their man. Or you know what I'm saying, or they're in the bed, they just can't sleep well.
Right.
So
That's very true.
Huh?
I don't know if it's like with my fiance. Like if I'm not in the bed, once I get upstairs, she always facing the door. As soon as I get in the bed, her whole body flips. Every single night.
Yeah.
I'm downstairs playing Madden. Bing. I get upstairs by like 1.
But
Get in bed. Whole body flips to the other side.
because every I see that people just say I want to get married and really don't know what you really signing up for.
They don't want that fight.
So I ask, what if he is abusive? These are real trials and tribulations.
Well,
And that is not in the Bible. As
Definitely-
one to leave.
Definitely do you
What?
part. You can kill him.
Huh?
You can kill him. You can.
But I'm saying, like, how
That's an
real
option.
how real are we gonna be when it comes to maintaining this unit?
And he's abusive.
Yeah. He whooped your ass.
I don't think there's a
Right, that's what we like.
justification
Yeah.
to stay if somebody is abusing you like that.
Yeah,
I know
don't
I
get
did
your
say
ass
to
beat
death do
up.
you part, but I don't want to die.
Why?
I can't be the person.
I got
to
a
die.
question.
'Cause
So,
them niggas a kid.
That's the thing though. Like
Exactly.
if men left when their woman hit them, how many divorces would we have?
Should be out there.
A fucking lot.
I mean, but I guess
But we don't chalk abuse up when they do it. So I'm saying, do you mean abuse across the board, or you just mean when a woman get what? When we said abuse, all went to
Now,
a man.
what,
Would
now
a
woman
man
just
is
ain't gonna
get-
come in there and fucking slap you. There, you
If
did something. Now some
this
bitches
nigga
get
say
mad.
you didn't did something. So the same way with the girl, if a man come in there and slap her, she did
Some
something.
niggas just like
Not
beat on
always.
women.
Exactly.
So
Did you see this?
You,
so
so
you
you think
literally
hold on,
just
hold on.
flipped
So
it.
you think he walked in the house and just smacked? We talked about this just like literally 10 minutes ago.
motherfucker, I can hear Tina in the studio. She was saying,
But she won't sing it right.
So why you just gave a grace to the woman?
Right. Would you feel like because he could be
This nigga said 9 times out of
So,
10.
because a woman though, goddamn well, she can't beat no man. For her to do
well,
that
shit,
shit, she gotta be
hit you with
mad
that
or
good
act
punch,
out
she
on
gonna beat you
emotion.
to
Who do you
keep
think
on-
is more abusive in a relationship?
a woman?
Yeah, because what y'all do.
She gonna beat your ass
You
down with
can't
the
agree
words.
to that. Then say,
What-
what
what-
did
But what did
But
happen?
a lot of
Like,
times, if a woman is putting her hands on a man, it is a reason.
right?
It is
What
not.
kind of
That
bullshit
doesn't
is
matter.
this?
I don't
It's a
care what I
reason.
say to you. I don't care what I say to you. Don't hit me.
Right.
No one
no
I
is
know you know
condoning
what-
violence.
Not,
Right,
just what,
right,
not
we're
what
not
you
saying
say,
it's
because
right,
it's almost
but-
a motherfucker get caught cheating or some shit like that.
I
Come
don't
on now.
give a damn leave.
So why,
That's
why
not.
would
That's
a man
just
hit
not
him?
my. That's not something.
It
I
ain't a
wanna do
reason.
with.
No.
Is it ever a good reason for a man to hit him?
Yeah, if she fucking hit him.
See, now we fighting.
Everybody need to keep their
Yeah, if you
I
you a
agree
grown
to
human
that.
being just like me, I got pain too,
Well,
motherfucker.
y'all can't just say that because the camera got y'all saying it is a reason.
Right, ain't no fucking reason. Don't come to me
I'm
and
just
try to
saying.
hit me.
No, I'm just
Be
saying.
mad. We can talk
Nine
about it.
times out of 10, when a woman hit a dude, it's out of emotion and she mad over some
Why
shit.
the
he
fuck
done.
you
can't-
keep saying that?
So she
you
can't-
don't get grace because you mad.
Right. That's like you.
That's
All right,
mad.
let's
I get mad, right?
hold on. Let's get mad and beat your kids up. Like you can't.
I know I get mad
Like,
and
you
I
get
hit
mad
my
and whoop
woman.
your
What's the
kids.
excuse for
But
that?
then
It's
it's,
no
not.
excuse.
But it's a buildup.
If I get mad and hit my woman,
Ain't
that
no-
ain't right.
It don't matter what.
I
It's a
think
lot-
he's
So it don't
saying,
matter. No, she said they get mad and then it's emotion. Everybody got emotion.
but
Right.
you know you can't
I'm
beat
looking
him.
at it like a woman
so
knows
you
she can't
acting
beat a
out.
dude,
But
so
a
it's
man
acting out on
knows
emotion.
if he hits you,
He
he's
know he can
going
whoop
to
your
injure
ass.
you.
Mhm.
If a woman hits her man, she's not hitting him to hurt him. She knows she can't hurt
Shit,
him.
she hit him.
That wasn't
How
one-
the hell? You,
Watch it right here.
that hurt me?
Oh.
Say it again.
It gonna hurt.
Let your child put her hands on you. What the fuck y'all gonna do? Well, I'm listening.
You
Cause
already
y'all know she can't hurt you.
right.
Or he can't hurt you.
But she.
What's gonna happen to her?
Gonna get
I'm
that
gonna
ass
practice
whooped.
gentle parenting.
Yeah.
Huh? Ain't no damn. Ain't gonna be some gentle shit. All right.
I believe in whoopings. I
Good
don't
old
care what. I
thrashing.
don't believe in timeouts.
Let's just end this notion now, man. Because every man, if I was to go over there and slap, let's say Tyson, and he knocks me out,
Mm-hmm.
would y'all have sympathy for me?
No.
Because you knew I couldn't beat him, and I never should have won.
You shouldn't
So
take your ass over
say-
there.
I
and
feel
And that's
sorry
the
for
same thing
Oh,
with a
the nigga
fucking
got a-
woman.
nigga got
That's
a
the
mental
same
disorder.
thing
Something
with a
wrong him.
woman.
Don't
He
come
got a
You
with
know
mental
better.
disorder. Something wrong with him.
Huh?
You might have a disorder or something.
No,
You going through something.
That's the same thing with a
Mental
woman.
health.
If you know you can't beat him, why the hell are you hitting him?
You gotta leave him alone.
We cannot act like we are not all adults,
Right.
and we can't hold our emotions in.
Cause think about this.
We do it all the time.
at work. You do it.
You
Your
do
damn,
it?
Your damn manager, supervisor, coming there talking crazy. What's wrong with him? He talk crazy.
Slap
You ain't
him.
never hit that motherfucker one time. Cause you know you gotta keep that job. So it's just like if you can control your anger when it comes to something, cause you know your finances is very important. Don't come home and try to hit me cause you mad. No.
All right. Now, okay, now.
Keep that same energy. When
Fuck,
Lester,
I'm with Death Do His Part, but boy, it's tough. Because when I think about like literally abuse, I wouldn't recommend my daughter staying with a man that
Right.
Right.
whooping his ass. But if
Whooping
he
her
hit her
ass.
one time, I'm not gonna just gonna jump on her
Got me
side.
fucked up. Nigga.
I ain't gonna just jump on her side.
what she do though?
All right, that's what we need to talk about. Fuck you, do. That man has been with you 5 years, ain't never put his hands on you. You
All of a
did so.
But this is also one thing. A lot of
Okay.
times women can be gaslighters. They can be
Yeah.
ones that know how to push the buttons. They know what gets under your skin. They know that like, hey, y'all might be having financial problems. man, you need to go get a damn job, this, and that. And it's like, hey, man, I'm trying to take care of my family. I took care of you for 10 years. I lost my job, and now for 6 months, you're giving me a hard time.
Then he slap her ass.
And he knock her fucking teeth out. Now everybody mad. But that's the buttons that she pushed to get him to that point. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's a give and take where we use physical strength. They use their words as way more strength.
How about this? And you're right. And I heard this from a guy named Zoe Williams. He said that everybody has a breaking point.
Right.
We all know that. So when you go to that and break it, you don't know how they're going to respond.
Right.
But you do know everybody has one.
I used to tell my friends, family, it was like, you can't tell me how to be mad.
Right.
Where I might step on your shoe, you be like, man, come on, man, you stepped on my fresh shoes. I step on his shoes, he want to fight. You know what I'm saying? It's just different levels of being mad. Now, that's something small, but you can't tell me how to be mad. You can't tell me how long to be mad. I might be mad for an hour. I might be mad for a week, but you can't tell me how mad to be when I'm mad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's unfair.
Let me ask y'all a question. If like the reason I think that marriages fail often is because we haven't stopped the lie. And the lie is the fantasy.
Oh,
Like if you just thought about what's your idea of a perfect marriage? And it's a fantasy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Would be a fantasy before you get married or even before you start seriously dating somebody with the intention to marry. You don't really think about all of the things that you're going to have to go through, talk about, deal with, work on. Even I know, especially as a woman, we kind of grow up thinking that, we're perfect. I don't need to change anything. Everything is great. I'm the prize. And we still
bull crap.
are the prize, but both people can be the prize. But it's not
Sound
till
like
you.
a-
It's not till you reach a
secondary
certain.
prize.
all right. So
But no, it's not till you reach a certain level of maturity you learn like, oh, I got to work on some stuff
Yeah.
too. I'm not perfect either. So I would say that was the biggest wake up from the fantasy.
Where do you get that training from?
who's
Of you're the prize.
no?
And,
I was
and,
gonna
and,
ask
and,
that
and,
question.
and guess what?
Who's
Society.
And no, but no,
The fucking movies,
this,
fairy tales.
but
and all
it
that
ain't
bullshit.
it ain't a fairy tale because it's real. Because you are my prize, and I should be yours.
Right. But
You know what I'm
people
saying?
Can be
Right.
the prize.
Who's the prize? Though?
Huh?
Like
We are
who's-
the prize.
Both
who's-
people
We
yeah,
the
like
prize.
who's the
It's
prize?
we.
Like
How it should
The
be.
product of your relationship.
It's
That's the
we.
prize.
It's
Yeah.
weird.
I feel like it's a prize in every little drawer. It's like, bro, like me personally, I like to cook. I don't like to clean. My fiance, she be cleaning up, but she could come home every single day. She got to cook meals, so that's her prize. But my
Yeah.
prize is I know I don't got to get these dishes. 'Cause
So
she
yeah,
got
see,
it.
so,
So
you're saying
do
both
so
of
do
y'all.
y'all
Yeah,
think that's in your
well, we just
conversation,
won.
like-
We're 100%, 100%.
like with
both of us
alpha
prize.
and beta males and shit like that.
Huh?
Because I was gonna ask you earlier when we was like men submit more to women. So you always talk about alphas and betas. Do that make you a beta if you submit to a
Absolutely.
woman?
Absolutely.
Okay,
But
question.
you just agreed that men submit more to women.
No. Treating people
Is it
like
alpha?
if you look at I'm God. God is everything to me.
All right,
They
cool.
said women submit to your husband like the church submit to Christ.
Mhm.
So women, that don't mean that you got a checklist for your husband. Because if he's saying submit like the church submit to Christ,
They ain't asking no questions.
you're just submitting. Now you supposed to love your wife like Christ loved the church. You see how it works hand in
ahead.
hand.
Go ahead.
Like,
Sure.
That's if everybody like, okay, I'm gonna do this because Christ gonna treat the church well regardless.
Right.
You know what I'm
Like
saying? The
his
people,
home.
he gonna be good to you regardless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
As long as you treat
whether
it
you
right.
and then there's another thing when I thought this is another thing in religion when I saw a guy, he said like he said that scripture, he said, you notice that Christ never made anybody submit to him.
Right.
He asked you to. So we don't need to be walking around trying to get women to do or make them do what we want. Cause it ain't no prize in that. The prize is in she enjoys
enjoys it.
doing
All right,
that
cool.
shit. You know
All
what
right,
I'm saying?
This is my question. because so many women have parameters for. I'm not gonna do this until we get married. I'm not gonna do this until he put the rings on. Right?
That's ridiculous.
Right. But they require us as men to
Everything.
Prove it.
prove it. You got to take care of me. You got to secure the bag. You got to do all this foolishness. But overall, I remember, like, when I was like, bro, I can marry my now fiance. We stayed separate. You know what I'm saying? It's me and my brother stay in the townhouse thing. He works all the time. I got my standard, do my thing. My kitchen, dirty. I like to cook once again. Once again, I like to cook. I love to cook. I don't like to clean.
All right.
I get, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go upstairs. We about to go out, whatever. Da, da, da. I come downstairs from taking a shower. She's cleaning my kitchen. I literally was looking through my photos like 2 weeks ago, and I seen her. I took the picture and sent it to my brother. I was like, this is crazy. She's cleaning the kitchen. I didn't ask. I didn't what you call her. I was
How
like,
do-
this is crazy.
You just killed some shit. Cause how you wifey material if nothing about you has shown that you're a wife?
Right. It's like, bro, you got this shit figured out. I was like, bro, this shit crazy. She cleaned the kitchen already. Oh, we good. We sold out. Like, she was planning her birthday. I was like, bro, I'm about to propose. I had no idea I was about to do it. I texted him. She told me, she was like, hey, I'm doing my birthday here because I got to use this. I got to do that. I was like, bro, I'm about to propose. He was like, what?
I'm gonna tell you something because you said I'm gonna tell y'all women out there, y'all might not know how big this shit is, but greeting your man at the door, that shit does something to me, boy. Like how she watched him clean that dishes for you.
Like, bro, sold up. Sold up. It's crazy. I give, like you talking about greetings.
That greeting at the door is something different.
That shit is crazy. Crazy. I
So
talk
that's part of it, like feeling appreciated. Like,
Oh my God,
yeah.
it make you want to go build some shit or
Yeah,
kill
come
something
back.
or anything like
It's
hell,
funny.
boy.
Did you
That
see
shit is special.
the greeting at the door.
Oh
Like,
my God.
Like my fiance, she works in the school system. She's in year round, so you know they track out for 3 weeks.
Mhm.
So now she's at the house for 3 weeks. So when I get home, obviously she's there. It's no better feeling than when I I'm like, get out my face, girl. But, like, girl,
that's the
I swear to
thing.
God, I love this motherfucker.
My husband is like that
Like,
too,
get off
and
me
he
though.
gets
Get
it
off me
double
though.
time.
Get off
Huh?
me.
My husband's like that too. He gets it double time because our daughter, like when she's home and he gets home, it's both of us running up to him at the same time, and she's like, "Daddy," and she's grabbing him, and it's just, and he's always like, like it's
That's
so
like,
much.
get off it. Like, get off
It's like
me.
everything about if your day fucked up or the world ain't right,
Right.
is right now.
Right, like get off me. Keep on, get up on her
You
though.
about to see
Get
the
up,
picture.
get up on her though.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah,
That's powerful, but that's when you got that's because we talk about the horrors of it, but that's the great part about love too. It just fulfill you.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that you get, the shit you see, it ain't always cheating. It ain't always bad.
Right.
It's just that I just don't like how a motherfucker can be in a relationship for 30 years. How could you be in a relationship with somebody for 30 years and then get divorced? Who the fuck you think you gonna meet? Who you think you gonna meet to know you better than that person?
Never.
No damn body.
Never.
Never.
Who?
I was gonna argue with God.
And how old are you at this
I'm gonna
point?
get
Like,
real.
how old are you at this point? Like, you're
After
set
30
in your
years, I don't care.
ways.
You get married at 15. After 30 years, you're 45.
Exactly.
Know that.
You
And I'm
like things the way you like it. It would be so hard to start a new life with another person.
You will always be connected
Right.
to that person.
And then you have to think about it. For 30 years, y'all done built a life
y'all had
together.
kids.
Y'all
Yeah.
done accumulated things. That's not easy to just walk away from.
And they do it all the time.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Why is it so easy? Like, do y'all believe in fighting for love?
Mhm.
Because men say this shit easy, but when women cheat, we lose our fucking mind. We don't never forgive.
Hell no.
It's a difference.
Just a little note, women. Ain't no damn different.
Dudes do not
We
forgive.
don't
I'm saying that
never
right now. We do not.
Forgive.
It's circumstantial.
We'll tell you we forgive. We ain't gonna
It's
forget a
circumstantial.
motherfucking
15
thing.
years later, I'll roll over and start that whole argument over.
For no reason. I get to think
So you'd
about
never
that bitch.
you'd never take a cheater back.
I don't give a damn if James is dead.
Oh,
You
still
wanted
love-
that dead dying motherfucker.
She rode past the cemetery and looked. Man, you can't even ride past the cemetery.
It's over.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
he
you
was
looking
that nigga.
Oh, you looking over there? I'm glad that motherfucker dead.
There go your boy.
No, that's fucked up.
That's crazy.
That's fucked up.
No, me, we say this shit, but I was saying like this is on one of the things I had on my notes was a loser mentality.
Mm.
Men seem to never learn from their mistakes, and the reason we don't learn from our mistakes is because women have a capacity to forgive us more than they should,
Oh yeah.
and that is in the early stages. Now, when you commit to a husband, should be some death do us part shit, but you forgive at a rate we could never forgive.
Mm-mm.
So you really, and you forgive too easy. I hate saying this shit because I don't want this shit to backfire 20 years later. Like, forgive me.
Please,
Like,
baby, please.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like, y'all forgive, especially when you forgive too easy. We just don't see we don't see what we're risking until it's gone. Like we don't see that the best thing is about, I'm about to lose the best fucking thing in my life.
For 5 minutes.
No more than 5. I mean, you speak your truth though, bro.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. All right, let's go real.
I don't
Sometimes
know.
it be 5 minutes.
All right.
Maybe
For a little fun.
how about this? This is even worse. This is more insulting.
Just text.
It'd be with somebody that pussy ain't even better than yours.
See, I don't know nothing about none of that, but yeah, whatever you do. I don't know what you
Like this is how dumb we are. This is loser mentality. I've been there. I had this loser mentality. Didn't know what I could have been losing. You know what I'm saying? It's just the patience and the love of a woman allows more courtesy. It's hard to do because I can't see me doing it.
Right.
Like most men can't date themselves. The female version of a
Right.
man, you
Hell
won't
yeah.
date them.
I know.
Hell
Not
no.
me. I,
I
wanna
mean,
date me.
I can date me now.
A female version of you now.
Absolutely. Right
can't do
now,
this.
currently,
Yeah.
right now, I'm hell yeah, nigga. You don't gotta worry about nothing. You can put everything on me. I got you, cause I'm here for you.
Well,
And,
now I can. I'm talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
then I could.
Right? Yeah. Oh, 3 years ago. Go ahead. Full time. Don't ask me Nathaniel.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
But-
like,
Nah, I'm good.
it's like, I got this slogan that I'm gonna start saying more like, men, and it should solve a lot of things if we take it to heart.
Hmm?
Men are not boys, women, and women are not toys, men. If you treat me, you should give that man respect like he's a man. And you need to stop playing with this woman like she's a toy. If we apply those principles, then we won't lose.
Right.
But like y'all don't understand, like could be an excuse. Men, our training was the more women we get, the manlier we are.
That's crazy. I work in the barbershop.
Like watch this there, because I said this before.
Yeah.
When you're a kid and women see little cute boys, what they say?
Boy, it's a heartbreaker.
Say it again.
It's a heartbreaker.
She just said you was a heartbreaker.
You instilling this into this kid. And it's funny. I was literally talking about this yesterday. I said, bro, I argue with my fiance all the time, but if I ever have a son, bro, teaching him about women as far as being a player will never ever come out of my mouth, because I was taught from here.
From here.
Hey, bro, you got 2-3 girlfriends?
Oh, you the
Well,
shit.
hey, well, you better get them. You better nail them.
Oh,
Well, I'm
yeah.
telling you, you better get them. But this is what you got to rewind to. Now that you're an adult, rewind yourself back to who told you that. They life ain't shit.
It's
Because
not.
they never picked one woman that they could build their life with.
How about this?
They had 5. You got to be over here. You got to be over there.
Yep.
You're like, bro, you never had a chance to build. You can build a foundation of a great life with one person
Right.
with no problems. I don't care how hard it may be to build to that, but as long as your foundation's strong, you'll get far. You know what I'm saying?
And you know the biggest lie that men say, like I noticed, like, man, we supposed to have more than one woman. You know what I'm saying?
It might be fun.
No.
But
You know why? It definitely gonna be fun. I'm gonna tell you why it's a lie.
Mhm.
Because you can't love them the same. It's gonna be one woman.
Oh yeah, you right.
It's gonna be one woman.
that's
And if your heart is geared to one woman out of all them other ones, why wouldn't your heart be the same with all of them?
That's why I be like, I hear
If
women
you-
saying they torn. How the fuck are y'all torn? Like,
either you love me or you don't.
yeah, like they be
Love
torn
me or
between
let
two
Like
me
out of
dudes.
all,
How
like
do-
it's crazy.
How do
right?
females get that point? Like they torn between two.
Men
black
can have
dudes?
20 women that they messing with,
That
Right.
and
one,
only one
One
woman.
gonna
he
stand out.
really,
Yeah,
really.
it's gonna
You could be
like-
at one house and you're like, she caught me. Oh, sorry, I gotta go. Sorry, baby.
Violence.
I got to go.
So if we're designed to have multiple women,
Right.
then we should be able to love multiple women equally.
It ain't happening.
That shit won't
It ain't
happen.
happening. I don't care.
Can't
If
happen.
you at the top of your play game, you would never.
It's
Ever.
gonna be one.
There's one that like,
Even pimps had a what they call them, the bottom bit.
Absolutely.
Even the pimps had one. But we always have that one. We never have the 4, that 5,
Nope.
that 3, that 2. We don't have that 2.
No, one. and it's crazy because when long when I was back in my day, but like you would almost wait to see if the main one was gonna reply back. They'd be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you doing something today?
Yeah, you
You
gotta
gotta-
make
you
sure.
gotta
because
make
it-
sure.
It counts all these.
Right,
motherfuckers.
and like I can't say nothing to nobody else because she
Yeah,
say
yeah.
no. Oh, she free. I'm going over there. I'm going over her house.
So
She
why?
got good Wi-Fi.
So why if
make
you
up excuses there?
Right, like, I said I was going to- I
I
ain't
don't
going no
feel
more.
like driving on that. Be right at that girl house.
Right.
right?
Exactly
So
what
why
you
is
doing.
it just one if we're built to have many?
Because it's a connection, bro. Like we're built
I
off
think
connections.
I think we meant to like engage with different people, but like your heart gonna lead you to one person
For sure.
all the time.
For sure.
And you can't love everybody the same.
And I also think that's why, as far as forgiveness, I think that's why women forgive men so easily. They understand that we got eyes and we just like our conqueror spirit. It's like, I want to have sex with this one, I want to have sex with that one. But deep down inside, I'm always going back home. You know what I'm saying? Like, no
That shit
matter
ain't even an
what.
afterthought.
Right.
It's
It's
Like
not a
men be so
question.
frustrated
Matter of fact,
when women
you
think
cheat,
it's
cheat,
because of
you
you.
like, I gotta get the fuck
I
out
got
of
to
here.
go.
I
You
gotta
trying
go.
to figure out a way to get home. You
But
know,
Yeah.
shit, I gotta
what
go.
happened when your woman think it's because of her or she lacking
You're
something?
like, come on, man.
It ain't got
You
shit
feel,
to do.
it
with
ain't
it.
got nothing to
you
do
feel
with you.
worse than her for her getting cheated on. You
You like,
like,
yo,
don't
damn,
you ever disrespect me like
Right.
that, shit like that.
Right.
But
You think I'm gonna leave you? What?
That's
Come on
funny.
now.
Like,
Like, come on, where I'm going.
that's funny.
When men cheat, it does make a woman think, "Oh, it's me."
It's nothing
It's
to do
never
with
I don't
you.
but
think it's
how
ever-
We
would
would
she
die
not
for you.
know
Never, y'all.
that?
We would die for you.
Right. Exactly. Because I remember.
You heard from 3 different guys in 3 different stages of their life in relationship.
We
Right.
know now.
Right.
That
I
shit.
remember.
No.
I remember
Yeah.
when I first, like, when I was going to propose, like, I talked to my fiance dad, and he was like, "Yo, what makes her different?" I was like, "Nothing really, but it's me and how I feel about her." It took me some maturing. I was like, I've met a lot of nice women in my life, but it's me at the stage of my life, and I know I want to build my life to be a certain way, and this is the perfect time. I told her, I was like, I don't know what prayer she said. she probably got the notes from Sierra, but honestly, it's me and how I progressed and how I matured in my life and where I want to be in my life. I know that I can't get where I want to be at the final stages of my life, playing around with 5, 6,
And
so many different women. I can't do that.
I'm gonna tell you what's so dope about y'all women when you're the one, and having so much hard time getting that nigga to do what he supposed to do because you see the potential in him. Men, you're breaking down the monster in him. Men can't have a woman that makes them feel like they should do better
Right.
and not struggle with you.
Yep.
Cause I'm fighting what I'm used to,
Right.
but everything
That's
about
true.
you is saying that ain't what you supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Right.
So it takes time and patience for me to kill this or slay this monster that he been living with me all my life.
Right.
No other woman. It is always that
That's all
one
he know.
that make you want to be better.
That's
Be like,
all
boy,
you
it's
know.
no way that I can operate how I've been operating and keep this one.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
operate
yeah,
on
yeah,
this same
yeah.
level because this motherfucker be like, you got to do more.
And guess what?
You
You
gotta do
you
more.
just didn't care to lose whoever. But this one, she made me want to be better.
So
Right.
you just answered your question when you said, till death do us part, how many times can he cheat? So it might not be a number that you putting on and saying, oh, he cheated on me 2 times. I found out about this. I found out about that. But it's that, what you just said, that willingness to do better, to keep changing. Like, okay, you made a mistake. You did something wrong. You messed
dope.
up. But are you trying to eliminate that part of you? Are you looking into why you doing that? Are you trying to figure out what is the issue or why you can't stop cheating?
Right.
Honestly,
Because if you don't, if it's like somebody going to the gym and somebody saying they're going to the gym. This nigga might have a cheat day once in a while,
Mhm.
but you see him grinding, trying to get better and better. Like this might be a sign of when to walk away. When somebody stops trying.
Right.
You know when some and Chris Rock said something dope too. He said the relationship only gets hard when only one person is working on it.
right.
So
We can build this motherfucker up if
Right.
we keep on trying together.
right, there you go.
But like old habits die hard. Like
They
super hard.
hard. Yes, sir.
Like me being an honest example, like me and my fiance, I've never cheated on her. But it's just like certain interactions with females, it's like you instantly have to catch yourself because you know
gotta
where you're going.
change,
Yeah.
You're
And
like,
like you
oh
said, y'all
shit.
are taught.
You're like,
from the
I'm in
beginning.
this conversation, I gotta stop. It's
Mhm.
like, why am I?
Yo,
Why? I love my fiance. Why would I even be engaging in this?
Yo, you want
Stop
to get
talking
even
to me.
deeper wicked with it? It can be a pure conversation with no flirting, but you know in your heart you just have flirted.
Yep.
You
Right.
flirted. You cannot say nothing flirtatious, but in your heart, you know you have just triggered something, and now is a energy that you created.
Right. Right.
And if you don't kill it,
That
It's
bitch gonna
done.
take over.
your attention, wanting attention, because niggas
Yep.
want attention too.
Everybody.
Seeing if you still got it, and that
Right.
conquering spirit is gonna start tapping again.
Right.
Yep.
But yeah, conversations as far as being innocent and not innocent, like especially with like us, especially just the guys in this room being charismatic, all this cracking jokes, just like back in the day, you make a girl laugh, you can,
Yeah.
whatever. But it's just like now it's just like regular conversations, but you're like, hey, I'm just naturally making you laugh, but I'm not trying to flirt, but I'm just trying to have a good conversation. But it's almost hard. You kind of got to put a barrier up.
But no, you know when you do it. You know when it's pure, and you know when it's something.
For you though.
You kind of know when
Man,
with
you know
her
when
too.
That motherfucker get knocking on your damn
No,
shoulder.
but I'm saying it's a pure conversation for you, but she may see it as flirting, but you're just being your natural
Like how
self.
about
Like
this,
this nigga
Man,
telling
you can-
jokes all
but
day.
you can-
Damn, girl, you
read
look
that
good
shit.
in that drip, boy. Almost.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
I ain't gonna say nothing.
I ain't gonna say that.
You just
you want the
created.
motherfucker to say what you want to say?
You want to stay away
You
from
wanna
that.
say
Yeah,
that shit.
Right.
yeah.
You want
but
to hear it.
it's in his nature almost to be like that. But it wasn't on I'm trying to get with you. It's just my natural, like, hey, you do look nice
The
today.
conquering spirit.
But that's not conquering. It's just
Yo,
like me
and-
and natural.
And
like,
I'm gonna tell you what's so dope though. This is how I can get why women are so cool with turning motherfuckers down. Because man, it's a hard process. But when you start conquering who you are, and then you get flirted on, you get hit on, and they flirt with you, and you're like, nah, I'm good. It's still a satisfaction
It is.
in that shit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't know, like, oh shit, yeah,
yeah. But I will
I was like,
say,
man,
like,
I'm turning. I'm all right. I ain't say I would have never turned you down before.
right. But like, it's funny, like, everybody knows somebody that they deem is cool.
Yeah.
But to me, now the cool guys are somebody they can control themselves.
Yes.
Like, self-control is way more powerful than the guy that got
Yeah.
6 chicks. Because that mean that bitch can't say no. You can't say no. Every chick that hollered at you,
And how
you
about-
said yes
How about
to.
this? I can't judge you.
Right. I mean, I can't judge. Do your thing. Do your thing. Have fun. But like,
I only judge when you get to a certain age. Like, for instance, I'm gonna say this.
if you're 21,
A loser mentality is if you're 40 years old and your idea of a bad bitch is the same as when you was 20,
smoking crack.
You are a loser.
For sure.
You are a motherfucking loser. If your idea of a bad bitch in your 40s is the same as your 20s, you have lost everything.
Right.
You still only see with your eyes. You only have one sense.
Yeah.
That's all I want to say. You can go.
Yeah, but
Make
but
sure they
I-
get that out the way.
But yeah, but the guy that says yes to every single chick that's entertaining him is he weak.
Yeah,
But the
weak as hell.
cool for
I
me
like
now,
that.
the cool guy is somebody that can literally control himself. It's like I know that I can navigate on. I can have plenty of women, but I choose not to because I know what my life supposed to be, and having a lot of women is not it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All right, and this is something that people, when it comes to this, do y'all feel like love is worth fighting for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. You still feel like
Mhm.
love is worth fighting for? And then this is for people that I don't
when you say you fight, though, what you mean? Like
fight for. You
no,
don't
no,
give
all right,
up
well,
on
no,
it.
no, no. I'm saying what
And you know that
aspect?
demon. You know that demon that you conquering every day with watching how you doing. That's a fight.
For sure.
So you fight for your love.
When the honeymoon phase go, it goes. It fluctuates just like happiness.
Right.
Trials and tribulations will test you,
For
like
sure.
it's gonna test everybody. Those demons, they don't just disappear forever.
For sure.
They get. You start listening.
They get
And-
louder.
and the more you feed it, the more it grows. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that's a fight that you're gonna have to do all your life. If she cheats, or if she do something that you deem betrayal. If she, say for instance, you 20 years in
20.
and you find out she cheated,
When?
19th year,
Last year.
last year.
Okay.
Why is it that those 19 years of faithfulness and being a great woman, because she was great all into now, why is that one act, and you know we all flawed, why is that one act deemed more powerful than those 19 years?
Sound good. Sound real good.
I sound good, but we got to get out that mentality.
But it's
I think
when
a
it
lo-
comes go.
But
I think a lot of times too, when women cheat,
they go.
it's more of an emotional.
That's horrible.
It's
They gone.
It's
Finish.
you know, men when they cheat, they're just cheat
Don't
about
give a
somebody
fuck.
they don't care nothing about. But
Right.
women,
They
a
in
lot of
love.
times you done sat there, you done talked to the person,
Yep.
you done vented to the person,
They
you
in
done
love.
told,
She
you know,
telling y'all secrets.
you know,
Mhm.
Acting
you
like
done-
y'all just
I
like
mean,
us.
it's true.
Right.
Should
You
see
know,
that as I used to fuck.
You never like
you
us.
you vent to them, you know, so
Right.
you building that bond,
Right.
you building that connection. So I think that's why a lot of times men can't take it when a woman cheats because they know it's deeper
We know that.
than just a body.
They just spend that
Right.
time.
That's what
It's-
I'm saying. It's circumstantial. Honestly, for me. Like
Mine ain't that though. Mine is I just can't.
think
I
I'd
can't
rather
get
her
that
fuck him.
image out of you getting
drill.
fucking figured forward and
See,
drilled.
I don't even think about that. Mine
I'm
is just
like-
like I can't take the fact that you like this nigga more than me. Like
Hey,
for you
she
to do
don't
that,
like
you
the
like
nigga.
it.
Like
Like
him more than you.
She loved it. I
Well,
mean,
she
she
love
love
him.
you.
She
but
love
she
me,
like
but
him.
She like him.
Ain't
Yeah,
Cause he-
I
cause he
want her to
cool.
like me.
She
I
be
ain't
laughing
love
at
me
his
the same
joke.
goddamn time.
She be laughing at his
And it
jokes.
ain't
She don't
even
laugh at your
about
jokes no
that.
more.
It's just about the way he's making her feel. If she's going through things within her relationship, she's not feeling like she's being treated right, appreciated. She's putting up dealing with stuff with
That's
her
a
man.
what-
and
that's-
the
You was
man
doing
coming
good
over.
till you
that's
start
our
giving
first
it
fault right there. That's
Hell
our
no.
first fault right there.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
Why the hell you go to another
No,
man
we
and
ain't about
tell
to
about
get
what's
you
going on in our
cheated. You
relationship?
cheated.
Right,
Ain't no
yes.
damn excuse to cheat.
No,
Right.
it ain't no excuse. But what I'm saying is that man made her feel appreciated, made her feel all those good things.
But why?
You know how that
How about this?
Because he know all the secrets.
start
He know how to
saying-
handle you.
No,
He know
no,
what you
yeah,
don't like. You
yeah.
tell him what you
But
like. and
Let's
don't
start
like.
saying it right. That man brought out the whore in you.
Nah,
Right.
but I feel like
Stop saying he made you feel. No, he brought the whore out.
You
But
that
this is-
excuse.
no,
Yeah,
you
you
got-
got. I just wasn't feeling
You just wasn't
appreciated.
give a fuck.
You used to didn't talk to me. They
Because
still
if
put that shit on you.
it
But
was
you gotta
reversed,
ask
that's all
why,
you would say.
though.
Man, would do
because
is
a
fuck
lot of
somebody.
times, like going through relationships, is like you said, it's ups, downs, valleys, whatever. But it's just like, say the guy was in school, say the guy was going through a depression state. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, why you feel comfortable
How-
talking to
Let's
somebody
just,
else?
let's just be real. You want to be real? the sex will go stagnant.
Oh, that junk gonna be trash.
After 20 years,
That shit gonna be trash in 20 years.
In the garbage game, baby.
And,
the sex will go stagnant. You should take some breaks.
and
The correct way.
break up. Stop.
The correct way.
So, but
You should
especially-
get up off of her. She tired of them weak ass moves.
But yeah, honestly, you talking
And
about
then
30
you
years?
have social media.
Ooh.
All this constant demons coming.
You gotta leave that up.
But that's
You
but
definitely
that's her
gotta
fight
take
too,
breaks
though.
from
That's a
social
fight.
Now
media.
your
she
ass,
got
now your heart about to bust out your chest because you done took chew pills with that
Honey
honey
pack.
pack.
got a
Because you
Red
trying
Bull
to
in
live
the system.
up to some bullshit.
Right. You better stick to your normal. That's right.
Or take a break.
Uh-huh.
break
You
up.
break on it.
I ain't
You
doing
break.
that. But I feel like as far as like it's men getting cheated, it gotta be circumstantial. Because it's two different types of cheating. They got Charles at work that they talk to every day that they cheated with.
I can respect that more.
Nope.
You spend more time with that nigga than you do me.
Yeah, that's
Nope.
correct.
I can
I
respect
can
that.
understand
You
that.
just cheat
No,
now.
no.
I got a hoe in the house.
No.
Yeah, if you
I-
just
I
cheat
don't
off a
want-
nigga met
honestly-
you at the club,
Oh,
God
yeah, you-
damn.
You like shit.
Yeah.
You
I
like
rather
shit.
y'all
Oh, you
boys
like
got
how he look? That's all
I'd
it
rather
took.
y'all be together 8 hours out there.
I
Look
At
like
least
that.
you know
At
she's
least
safe.
I know he's
Yeah.
safe with Charles at work and making money.
He earned that pussy.
Right, you earned it.
ain't been buying lunch
Charles
for
bringing
6
you
years.
lunch and shit. You earned it.
I don't know, man.
This
I
why
don't know.
work from
Because
home.
it's just like now you got a question when she go to work. Now you got a question.
Yeah,
like,
that is-
I
wanna-
respect that way more.
Once I found out
I
about
don't-
Charles,
I don't
If
respect
I'm
it
going-
all.
hold
But
on,
I understand that
if
way
I'm going
more.
to forgive her after that,
The
she
risk-
gotta get
hey.
a motherfucking job.
Hey, that's
She
what I'm
working
saying. The
from home
respect.
now.
All right, you talking about?
And she
I
got
can. You say I can respect that. I ain't respect you anyway after you cheat. I don't give a fuck when you cheated.
See, you can't be like that because people make mistakes. That's what y'all just said.
All right,
It's
cool.
about
Yeah,
forgiveness.
because we
Don't
ask
give
for
a
the
damn.
same forgiveness
Right,
all the fucking time.
right.
All right.
Why
So
are
would
you?
throw those
Why is
19
your?
years away?
Why is your
Depends.
forgiveness?
Honestly, I would
understandable?
rather her cheat out of town.
Why is your?
Like
You got
on
me
some-
fucked up.
I
don't
would
want my
rather. I
girls
would
to
rather
be no
her
hoe
cheat
getting
out of
fucked
town.
out of
Just
town.
Yeah.
I would rather her cheat out of town on some vulnerable,
You
like I'm
crazy
drinking,
shit.
having
And
a good
then-
time with my friends. Shit happen.
Hey, listen.
Rather than you playing to cheat with Charles. Cause you like,
Until she
I done
leave
taught
that
you
job
different.
for Charles, I'm pulling
Charles
up
been
every
I
day.
don't
Oh,
know.
you playing
Give
to
me
cheat
Charles.
with Charles.
Yo, Charles
I don't
been there through
know.
you cheating on.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Charles
Charles has been her
Charles,
friend
you
this
get-
whole
you playing
time.
Charles,
Yeah.
yeah, you gave her back to you. Charles, like, you forgive him. Charles, like, you forgive him, man. He make mistakes.
Hey yo,
He ain't trying
Charles,
to look out. He trying to look out. He like,
Women.
he'll be
Bald
all right.
ass.
you know how men said this? We say this. Women, y'all, when we be vulnerable to y'all,
Right.
y'all weaponize it.
Absolutely.
Y'all bring that shit back up.
Absolutely.
Now, men that you vent to, we weaponize it.
Absolutely.
Oh damn, that what happens?
In a different way, though.
we weaponize
Right.
it
Right.
in
You
different ways.
weaponize
Right.
it
It's
to,
like, I got
to
you.
have
I-
sex with
I
you.
never treat you like that.
That's
I
in a
never
different
do it.
way.
That's what I'm saying. They listen to men listen to everything you
They
say.
only listen.
That's
when-
what-
they
they
only
know
listen.
exactly
They only
how to
listen
fuck
when they're
what you
trying to
don't like
have
already.
sex with them. Though.
Right.
As soon as they get
That's
some
what I'm
dick.
believing.
So
in
this
being
is
a
why
friend. That
your
friend-
man will
being
always
friendship.
tell
Oh,
you you
no,
can never have a
no.
male friend.
Yeah, that shit
like,
not true.
You can't.
no
Finish.
man that's trying to be your friend
That
is
shit is
ever.
not
Ain't no
Actually,
dude want
your
to be your
friend.
friend. Stop. Don't lie to
Now,
me.
now
I can't say that because
Yeah, stop.
I'm gonna
Unless
tell
I
y'all
can't not
grew
fool, I
up
can't say
together.
that.
right.
Hold on.
If you
what do
grew
you
up
mean?
together, then that's a little
but
different.
y'all been friends. I'm talking about
Right.
new nigga friends.
Oh no.
New
Ain't
nigga.
New
Ain't
nigga
no
friends.
new nigga friends.
Might
Hey,
well get a new
Ain't
relationship.
no nigga friends.
I say this. I'm gonna tell y'all this, women, and you might not believe me. I said this before on a podcast before.
Mhm.
Yeah, you was there. It's different when y'all cheat.
Who?
Women.
Oh, yeah.
The man you cheat with think you ain't shit too.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Listen to me again.
He know-
the
he know-
man you cheat
Once
Hold
he
on,
cheat
I
with
think you
her, once
ain't
he cheat
shit
with her,
too.
your
Hold on,
value
hold on.
drop to this
Yeah.
man. He's
Right.
like, I can get this bitch. She got a man. What?
Yeah.
He's not respecting.
Right.
her.
He's not
That's true.
the
This
man
is-
you
this-
cheat
yeah.
with.
This
And
think
in
you
your
ain't shit
mind,
too.
All right.
oh, I got something good.
All right,
Bitch,
so
you
this-
don't. You better
All
not
right,
be
like
home.
you said,
Better
like
fucking
you
be
said,
home.
it's different because a dude to cheat with a chick, and he can leave his house and go over here, and they can be in a happy relationship after the fact. You cheat with a guy, and you think you about to live, you about to be homeless.
Yeah.
You about to be homeless.
I can't do shit with
yeah,
you.
bro.
I can't do nothing with you. I know you're a cheater. You think you about to cheat on me?
Exactly. That's why I
You
don't.
can go ahead.
That's why I don't understand how women be falling in love with side
Hey,
niggas.
you
Like
ain't about to cheat on me.
it's easy because you ain't got no obligation to this person. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
You only
the shit
get them
is
for
easy.
10, 15,
And that's
20.
why
but
she
once
will
you become
always-
single, oh, we single together. Bitch, you better go.
You gotta figure this out by
That nigga
yourself.
gonna ghost you.
I can't do nothing with you. I'm
At all.
sorry. I did do something with
Right,
you. I can't do nothing with you though.
right. But I don't think a lot of women understand that. And I think
That's real
a
shit.
lot of
That's
outside,
Gotta
real
listen.
shit
a
though.
lot of outside noise sometimes, especially like social media,
Yeah.
it plays a big part in females' egos because they have 50, 60 dudes. Maybe
In the
not a-
DM,
maybe not a day, but
they in that
often
motherfucker.
just like pure, like my fiance showed me messages. I'm talking about dudes be having conversations by themselves. Hey, beautiful, great. I'm like,
I know they got to get on a girl nerves.
It's like,
Hey,
bro,
beautiful,
what?
every
I was
goddamn
like,
day, like,
but I tell her, I said, this is the ego part of like women. They feel like they the shit. You're like, bro, you wouldn't date him if you could date him. Like, Larry, he work at the pool. He got a half a job. You would never date him.
I don't
Being
think it makes you
desired.
No, you
feel
can't say
like
that
you
now.
the shit. I
No,
think
no,
it
I
makes you
can
have
feel
a
like
boo that can't
something's
fuck
going
your
on
bitch,
with
huh?
him. Like
No,
something's
no.
wrong
What
with
I'm
him.
saying
Why
is, like,
are
you
you
wouldn't
talking to
want
me
him.
every day?
But
And I'm not
some
talking to you
chicks
back.
Right.
put it as
Yeah.
like the ego. Like, I got all these dudes in my DM. I can get somebody like
I'm gonna tell you,
you would
something.
want to date them
If
dudes.
a nigga hit you in the DMs and you tell him you got a man, bitch, you cheating.
I ain't even responding.
You
I don't even
should-
want you to respond. You
I
shouldn't
feel
even
like
respond.
why
Yeah,
you
like,
respond?
You
He
shouldn't
already
respond.
knows.
Because
You
you
already responded.
motherfucker, you see my page.
Right.
More than likely, we on the page together. So why you even saying I got you? Ain't got to give no type
Right.
of explanation.
You're like, you know,
at all.
Nothing. Who
you
is
reply back and say, you know, I got a man. Oh.
Okay.
What if
No.
you didn't have a man?
Really?
he? Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
out my
it's
face.
always that what if then. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck you talking about?
When y'all breaking
But when
up?
you reply, they know they have a chance. So
Right.
Exactly. That means I just got some of your time out of your life by you replying.
I hate the process of like how men grow is so slow and it's so frustrating to women.
You said what?
The process of men getting to the point of conquering themselves is so slow, and and the reason
Not for
women are so frustrated with our slow process of becoming a actual man that feels secure.
What?
See, because when women get cheated on, you forget that security leaves
Yeah.
because they think the worst. Their emotions go to he might leave me for this person.
Yeah.
He might do X, Y, and Z. They go to the lowest denominator in that
Right.
whole scenario.
Right.
Yeah.
When we ain't even think, we don't even
I'm here to
know
tell
this
you-
chick name.
I'm here to
Cousin-
tell you, ladies. He if he do leave, he'll be back. He ain't gonna. It ain't gonna be what he think.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you why
Ain't no
men
grass on the other side.
won't change
let
the
alone
way
green.
that you want them to change. It's because I gave this scenario before, like with you. It was just us. Say you in the subdivision
Mm-hmm.
and you know your house is worth $500,000,
Equity crazy.
but in that subdivision, they're all around you is selling the house for $200,000. The likelihood of somebody buying your house
Very, very.
when they can get all these other houses is slim to none. See, women, if you would go back to being celibate and allowing a man to commit to you before giving him you, then all your value would rise at once.
Yep.
But the fact that your sister will fuck your man,
Yep.
but want a faithful man is frustrating
Crazy.
For sure.
until you raise the value of yourself. Because I don't give a damn. And what's crazy about it, because that's why when somebody do purchase that house for $500,000, that nigga really care about you.
It's like, hey,
Because he was like, nope,
I'm skipping over the 200.
this is
200,
what this is exactly what I
300.
want right here.
500.
I don't care
I
how much
waited.
it costs.
I want that.
I want that one.
I want that.
That's when he really love you.
Yeah.
But why it takes so long is because pussy's too easy to get.
Right.
Easy.
They having sex like it's kisses.
I promise you, being an asshole has worked for me in the vagina field all my life. Being a good guy backfires on most men.
For sure. I see men like that all the time. Good guys. Like, I know a guy make great money, single.
But ain't no.
Fine,
I
yeah.
say
I don't be wanting it. I don't get that.
They
most
don't-
most
don't
men-
get
He too
it.
nice. I was like,
What the fuck
Yeah.
is too nice?
Most women
Nice.
don't realize that they even want a nice man until it's
Till
been
they get
several
done dirty.
men
Too
that's
late.
like
Till they get
you done
done
gave
dirty.
up all your
Did
good
you
years to the
bad.
assholes.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
and do they want them?
it's like I
They want
can't
the
I
ideal.
can't do the asshole again. So this is a safe
Now.
option,
So basically,
a
last
safe
result
choice.
again.
But
Yeah.
but
Right.
but
That's
but,
fucked
but
up.
think
Like,
what is in
God,
the,
that's
last
fucked
one-
up.
what is in
is.
the asshole or the thug, the drug dealer? Like some women just was attracted to drug dealers before. I've heard these testimonies before.
They're still attracted to him for some
Like
odd reason.
gangsters. Is it the danger, the security, the tough? What is it that you
They
attracted
want
to?
to conquer that. They want to conquer
It's
that
the
guy.
mystery and just kind of like
Yeah.
what he
Well,
said,
they want
It's-
to
conquering
they
it.
want to
It's
conquer
the-
him.
You're intrigued.
So are y'all
and you wanna-
addicted to drama? Because that's all y'all watch on TV.
That is it.
Is that
But-
some part of it?
To me,
Can a
It's like-
relationship
I don't
be
think so.
stale? If because I'm telling you, women say I can't be with him. He too nice. I run
Mm.
all over him.
right? They said it.
As if
Literally.
dumb.
being
Out
nice
they
is
mouth.
a weakness.
out their mouth. They say it.
They out their mouth.
But I feel like it's the, you know how sometimes just people, not even men, not even women, everybody always want what they can't have. You can't have this drug dealer 100% of the time. He got to go make traps. You can't have this thug because he might go to jail. You can't have him 100% of the time because they preoccupied with something else. You don't want something that's always available.
Yeah,
You're like,
That's
if
what
it's
it
too
is.
accessible, why
it's
am I calling
oversaturated. You
He
gonna
ready to
do
come
it.
over
You
here.
gonna overdo it.
Right.
Right, you're
Yeah.
like, I don't really like that. He too available. Now you want somebody that's gonna talk to you crazy, ain't really available. Man, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
come
call you
beat
back.
it
I
up.
got something to do.
Then come beat it up.
That's a
Right.
tough way to be. That's a tough way to live.
Yeah,
Honestly.
come beat it up. I'm about to act crazy. over
I think
there.
the most frustrating part about me is like when I talk to like good women
Mhm.
and they make this statement. When I talk to good women and they make the statement like, "Well, I'm not really looking for no man. I'm not in a rush to find no man." That shit is heartbreaking because I don't understand why wouldn't you be in a rush to finding the love of your life? Why
It's-
wouldn't that be a priority of yours?
Social-
Why would that be put on the
Social
back burner
media.
of your career?
Hey.
Because even if you get your
Social
career
media.
and you
It's-
don't get the love of your life, what the fuck good is that career?
social
Social
media. And I spelled that all the way wrong. Social
You said
social
it.
media. It's the number
That shit
one
is it.
ruler.
To
of
put
all.
I'm looking for the love of my. It's like if it happens, it happened. I ain't worried
That's
about
I
it.
don't
It's-
think it's just social media.
It's
I think
100% social media.
some people
It's
you
image.
just get tired. You know, if you've been in not good relationships and then you get out of one, it's kind of like you kind of just get tired. You like, you know what? Let me shift. Let me focus on myself. Let me maybe not be a rush because maybe in my past relationships, maybe I was in a rush. Maybe I did rush into it. So now let me just sit back and just take my time and let me see what comes to me.
They ain't letting
And-
God.
and-
They ain't letting God send the dude.
And,
It's
and the
social
thing, and
media.
the thing
They
about
going
it is
for what they
that
like.
that is when you highlight only the bad that it change you into that.
Yeah.
Like I look at when women talk bad about their ex, I always look at them like, and he got to fuck you. Like, do you know? Like, do you
This-
know
he
that?
this bad.
Do you know that if your ex is a reflection of you,
Right, you pick them.
Yeah.
Like,
Then-
well,
he
I
I
think-
finna
think-
then I
do.
said some
Y'all
shit
have
like,
years, 10
Well,
years.
I was lost. I was going to motherfucker.
Yeah,
It's just you.
that was your
But that's
guy.
that accountability. As women, we don't when we talk bad about our ex and stuff, it's never just one person. Really, it takes two people for
You
a
damn
relationship
right
to
it
not
does.
work.
Mhm.
And a lot of times women, I think, just to be honest, I think sometimes we struggle with holding ourselves
Accountability.
accountable.
Yep.
Right.
And
For
at
sure.
the end of the day, yeah,
Especially
we
you
may
got
have not deserved
him
how
out
we
here
was
telling
treated,
y'all.
but we need to hold ourselves accountable for still standing and allowing to be treated the way that we were. We can't blame this man because he done showed us this who he is.
And
You
and,
know?
and what people don't realize is women don't want love; they want happiness,
Mm.
Yep.
and happiness is not sustainable.
Yep.
Happiness
they don't
has
care
a-
how much you love them.
Oh,
They just
an
want,
Epic
they want
flow
happiness.
of happiness.
They want
You-
happiness.
The
They
same
don't care how
thing
much
that
you
made you
love
happy
I
yesterday
I feel like
might
that-
not make you happy
them. They don't
tomorrow.
want love. They want
No,
happiness.
They want
no,
happiness,
I don't think
and
it's
that's not
happiness. I
sustainable.
don't think it's happiness.
It's
It's
all the
happiness.
way happy. If you
No,
talk
I
about it,
think
look,
it's
I'm happy
Peace
now.
and happiness. That's
Nah,
all they want.
I think they want security. Because they'll take a dude that ain't hit no 2 cents, but they got a lot of money. So it's like, hey, I'm gonna take the security part. They want a guy that's gonna protect them. That's security. Everything, financial, physical, it's all.
So what about the
security.
ones who got the money?
Yeah, because
there's
there's too many women doing for themselves. now.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
still-
And all they
All
talk
right.
about is their
All right,
happiness.
but guess what? No, they don't care. Happiness, they would.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
In that
Peace
case,
and happiness.
in that
That's
case,
all I
they'll
ever
talk to.
heard.
All right,
Yeah.
so why they don't take they do that to Taco Bell or at whatever, making $20,000 because he can provide.
But what's wrong? That's what I'm
happiness.
saying. What's wrong with it?
They not.
That's
gonna
an
do them.
image,
They
though.
want
That's the
somebody
same-
to like.
No, I'm saying even when they got it, like some women won't even get back in the dating game because they've been hurt, and now they done found some happiness within. They don't even want to risk that. You don't think it's happiness?
I think when you just,
I think it's.
You
when you
make
just
a
a
good
good
point.
dude, you
I
got a
think
good
it's.
heart.
I think it's security. I don't think it's happiness. You happy by yourself. Like that's.
But I can't
You
say
could
that
be
because I know
happy by yourself.
situations where
But when they add somebody to their equation, it's all about security. Like everything is
No,
security.
you
I know
act-
somebody
act
with
as-
money, like
you
girls
act
with
as
money.
if living
and
with
dudes with
somebody
money
that
won't
don't
them.
make you happy won't affect you. That ain't how life works. Your job, you're not always happy at your job.
Women want
Happiness does not dwell within you all the time. Do you get angry?
Me.
Do you get depressed?
Everybody.
Then happiness is an ebb and flow. It's a
Right.
feeling. It comes and it goes. But women want to sustain it as if it's something they can just keep holding. That's why everybody falls short in their relationship because happiness is what they're putting forth. Now I get when you said security sometimes will let
Right.
them take all of that bullshit.
But
And they're ignoring,
as far
but
as,
that money and that securiness is a
But
part
it's
of their
not just-
happiness.
but it's not just money. I mean, financial is a big part of it, but
Yeah.
it's just like security, like emotionally, physically, money too.
Yeah.
But it's just like I'm secure in our relationship. I'm secure that you're not gonna come home and beat me up. I'm secure in the fact that I don't have to worry about my kids around you. I'm secure that you're not gonna burn down the house. I'm secure that you're paying insurance. I'm secure that you doing all this. That's all security, not so much of happiness. Obviously, you want them to make you happy, but you're gonna be happy when you come home and you hit this light and it's on. Like that's the security part of a
Do
relationship.
you know how many men get cheated on that secure all of that shit
Yeah.
because she's not happy?
Wow,
The rich man be fucking, the rich wife be fucking the pool boy.
wow,
For sure.
that shit is crazy.
Like, because
I
they're
get
not
that.
happy.
They're not happy. They'll leave situations because they're not happy.
Yeah. Everything is
It's
secure,
happy,
but
man.
they not happy.
Yeah,
Right.
Everything is secure. They not happy.
And they will act out. Now, you better, that's why prenups exist.
Who be signing them? Who be signing them? But I mean, now obviously, happiness is a part of.
It's
A part of
it's
that
great
equation.
deal of it.
But as far as the man, because obviously he's doing the picking, he needs to know that she's not just picking me because I got this money. She's not picking me because I have all of this stuff. But I need to pick somebody that's okay with me, even if I lose all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to be there
Oh.
for the ups and downs.
I want to tell women, y'all are great nurturers.
Absolutely.
And y'all are even greater nurturers of pain. Not forgiving, truly forgiving somebody nurtures pain. Not letting somebody change because the idea that the mistake he made is now the idea of who you see he is.
Right.
You're only nurturing that pain. You can never get past it if you don't let it die. And the only way you can let it die if you truly let it go. But he cannot do, if you haven't really forgave him, it's nothing he can do to make you change how you see him.
Right.
That forgiveness come within. It's nothing, he can't build trust. He can't do X, Y, and Z. That shit comes from internally.
Right. I was in a.
It's nothing he can
relationship-
do.
was in a relationship prior, and we was together for a long time. But obviously, through this process, I was in college, after the college, all this stuff. But throughout this time, I did a ton of foolishness, like just being young, making mistakes. And I knew that this woman could never, ever see me as a leader, ever. No matter what I did, no matter how much I changed, she would never see me as that guy.
Because she never
to
let
lead her,
go of
because
the
she
old
would
one.
she would never trust me, and I don't mean like trust me just with cheating or doing stuff like that, but she would trust me to lead her and to make the right decisions with life just because of the mistakes that I made in the past. It would never change.
It's
I
true.
had to lead a relationship.
And it don't just go with relationship. It goes with church. People get hurt in church, then they give up on God.
Right.
People get hurt with their mother. Now they don't want to deal with nobody. They don't
Leadership.
want kids, or either they're over extra with their kids. Like
I hate them people.
I
I hate them. They're like they be living through their kids. You're like, I was gonna be a basketball player. My son's gonna make it to the league.
Yeah.
And they take him out of camp, take him out of this
All-
school. Like
All they
come
said
on,
is,
bro.
"Come home, Dad."
Right.
I
But
miss
the
you.
daughter gotta be a cheerleader. She don't even like cheerleading. Let that kid be a kid, man. But
And
parents do that, man.
and another thing, when it comes to fighting for relationships, it's still knowing what is realistic.
Yeah.
When you fight for something, you got to understand this is a true fight. Women, you cannot and will not be your man's everything.
Mm-mm.
You are literally trying to replace the position of God.
Right.
Who do you think you are that you can be somebody's everything?
Right.
Men, who do you think you are that think you can be somebody's everything? That is God's position.
I feel like
You can't feel that. You have a role. It is not my everything. I have a role, and it's not your everything.
Right.
So you can't be. And some people think they should be.
Right.
I seen women isolate men from said friends.
that's what I was going.
Go ahead, talk to me.
A lot of times, I feel like a lot of times relationships fail because the couple don't have outside outlets. Not to say you need to go out and party with your friends, but you need
Right.
to have something to do outside of what you and your partner.
Right.
Like y'all need to have some hobbies or something.
Right.
Like be able to
Need
go
balance.
out and like he go out and fish. Somebody go play basketball.
Niggas don't
Somebody
like
go
fishing
play.
me at
You,
all
yo,
either.
you're
He-
preaching.
I didn't
Do-
even know you
Do you understand what he's saying?
Yeah, no.
He's preaching because you know what happens when you're somebody's everything.
Right. When
You're a flawed individual yourself. Not
Right.
only do you be their everything, but you become their punch bag.
right.
Mhm.
It's like now, hey, you the only one around.
Now you the person I lash out at every time.
Right. Every time. Right. Like you gotta find an outlet to be able to get away from this person. Also, it's like outside of work, it's like, bro, I don't have a chance to miss you.
Right.
I don't even have a chance to miss you because
You people
You
that
know when-
work with each other, y'all some special.
oh y'all
fuckers.
crazy. Or both y'all
I have.
or both y'all work with
Don't
both.
tell-
Oh man, them is a psychopath. Y'all crazy.
Bro,
I
this lady
love
was
you.
telling
I
me
don't
the other
like
day
that
that this couple worked together where she used to weld at. She was like, they hold hands at work. One of them go to the bathroom, the other one stand outside the bathroom. Like,
somebody gonna
I'm
die.
like,
You
man,
better
what
That's
stay
the
too
away
fuck?
from all of
much.
that.
That is too
That's
much.
wild business right there.
Hey
Yeah.
That's
man,
crazy.
we got to start believing in one another.
Right.
Yep.
Stop having faith in the negative we have.
Right.
So we got to start believing in one another, and that will uplift all of us.
That's true.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I wanted to say this, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. All right, this is strictly for black men and black women.
Okay.
How are we this? How are we enemies?
Full time.
How the fuck are we
Tupac
enemies?
told y'all in the Keep Your Head Up song.
No,
you know,
because
have a race of
We
babies and
all
hate the
will
ladies.
say, well, the white man did X, Y, and Z. We got the answers to that now. Now, how are we still enemies?
Right.
What is your idea of a good black man? And is that idea something you came up with, or did society tell you what it was?
Society and social media.
Have you ever had a original idea?
Mm-mm. Is it an original idea?
Like,
It's really
I want to know what you see as, because because everybody, like, we are at each other's throats. I play the part in that too. I ain't gonna act like I don't do. Y'all be doing some bullshit, but I be trying to call out both sides.
Right. Let's be fair.
To be fair, now mostly men, because I mostly call out women because I'm a male,
Right.
and I see more from their from my perspective to them,
Right.
and I get theirs. But how we become enemies?
It's
Well, how has it become that we get not pushed to, but we choose other women over you, other race of women?
there.
I don't think that matter though. If somebody make you happy, like
Nah.
It ain't that it
It's
don't
the-
matter. It's a trend that you can see. It
Yeah.
ain't just that everybody just started liking white women.
No.
Yeah, I
Everybody
But
just started
it's-
liking Spanish women.
I feel like as far as it's just the like you said the
Hold on,
battle.
before you do it, come here. Do y'all feel like y'all push the man to the other race of women? Cause do y'all feel like y'all the most combative women on the planet?
If to be honest, if I'm being honest,
Hell yeah.
I think we are. I think we are. I think probably what maybe pushes, our black men to other races is sometimes, we don't know how to listen and we don't know how to keep our mouth shut. And sometimes,
We gonna be bro. We gonna
You
get
I
killed
ain't
with
want to cut
us.
off.
You gonna get killed with us.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, that might snap.
But it's true, sometimes, we don't have to speak on everything. You don't have to nitpick on everything.
Right.
You let a man be a man. Let him figure things out on his own. And I think we just don't know how to just sit back and just listen.
She
Yeah.
killed it. She killed it over here.
I want to give up.
But honestly, that's the truest statement. Like I said, we did couples counseling, and we did a group couples counseling last year too. It was 300 people, but it's group setting, workbooks, whatever. Hey, what do you deem very important in your relationship? The number one thing I need a listener, and not that I'm a dictator, but I need someone who's willing to listen, no matter if they 100% agree with me. But hey, you need to be able to listen, because honestly, I may bounce some ideas off you because I don't know everything. I'm not trying to pretend like I do. But at the same time, I need somebody that's willing to listen and not be so combative when it's a issue at hand. Let's talk about it. Because, I misheard you. I didn't understand this. I don't know.
But how did y'all get that way? Like how did the cause I ask y'all this because I see combative and y'all equate that with strength.
Single parents.
Strong. You just can't handle a strong
Yeah.
black-
Single parents.
Single
Single
parents.
parents.
It's
A single
yeah,
black woman.
single-
Being
single,
tough.
that's
100
it, yep.
percent single.
but this is what, when you fight for love, you can stop being a single parent. But I'm saying, what is it about us when y'all get the best sex on the planet?
Sure.
Because your other ways of women, all of them want us. All of them want us.
They be calling
Y'all understand? Y'all don't get the same. Ain't nobody like how Passport Bros.
Mm-hmm.
Dude said this. Ain't nobody over there coming to get black women from America.
Mm-mm. They don't want y'all.
But
They would
But-
never deal with that
but they'll go. Men will go out and get them,
because they don't talk too much.
and we know y'all are
That's
the baddest shit on this
What?
planet.
Hold on. She's like, it's true
I
though.
didn't say anything.
It's true though.
But I'm saying y'all are the baddest chicks on this planet.
y'all got all the flavor. We got all
All
the
the
flavors
flavor.
in
How
love.
we enemies?
Man, we influence a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I
Hold on,
agree.
but
I'm saying how. That's why I asked. How did we get there?
how we got? All right. So to go back to the first question, how do we get here?
Yeah.
How do we get
Single family. that's
single
what-
family
They took
household?
the fathers out.
And
so
and they're continuously to push it. They're pushing everything. I don't even want to
So
get
a
into
single
this podcast.
parent-
all
It's
that
just
They-
a lack
they're
of
pushing
respect and
single
trust for
parent
black
household.
men
They
all
know-
together.
That's what
They
I was
know
looking for.
that if they don't have a man in the house, they can come in his house and do whatever they want.
All right, but listen to this, because she said exactly what I was looking for.
It's just a lack of respect and trust for black men altogether.
And you know what's
So,
crazy? It be coming from women that don't want nothing but black men.
Shit crazy. Shit crazy.
So how do we get? I understand we have did some fucked up shit,
For sure.
and we have also paid for some old shit that this generation had nothing to do
Right.
with. Like, hey, babe, I'm gonna go get a loaf of bread. I'll be back. You never see that nigga.
hell,
He
man, you
ain't
gotta take
coming
that
home.
out, man.
No, that's what they used to do.
That's sensitive shit though.
They don't give a fuck.
And you know what I think?
That is
also?
though. They used to do that
I'm
shit.
saying I'm missing what you said, like they get killed.
No, you missed that
No,
whole thing.
like
You know how
they
you
use
go to
their
the
family.
store.
I was saying
He's like,
oh
no,
yeah,
Get
he's
a
like,
loaf of bread.
his
oh, yeah,
car
I'm
packed
thinking
up.
of
He ain't
that, 'cause
coming
I
back
think you said
home.
like like being a black man going out here is hard. Is a hard job.
No,
coming
I'm
back
saying
home.
we did
That's what I
things
thought
to
you were
them.
saying.
Like we would literally say we're going to get a loaf of bread.
and never
Oh,
come back
yeah.
home.
Not we.
Leave the kids.
Yeah,
Yeah,
leave the
yeah.
kids.
Leave your
leave 'em.
family.
Yeah,
like,
there's some sorry motherfuckers out here.
move across town with
And
less
this nigga live 5
Yeah.
minutes across town.
Right,
You see
y'all
me
don't
tell
know
Whole
what
him,
new
he
yeah.
family.
But what happens is
He still working
that
paper
woman
though.
then instill her daughter into saying
Men
that's
ain't
why you
shit.
should never need a man.
Yeah.
Right. And another,
And the respect dies because you've been trained not
I can
to
do it by myself.
Mhm.
And we ain't designed to be by ourselves.
Nobody can be by
I'm
themselves.
telling
No
y'all,
matter
man.
what you do in this world, you need somebody.
Listen,
And
to
that's
that-
what-
DJ,
I don't care
listen to
what
keep
it
your
is.
keep your head up. I listened to it the other morning. I'm telling you, the nigga was like, so what we talking about now in that song? It's crazy.
And this is what's crazy, right? People think they supposed to be by themselves. How do they punish some of the hardest criminals in jail?
Put 'em by
Solitary.
themselves.
Solitary
Wait, what they do?
confinement.
Put them by
Put 'em
themselves.
by
Oh,
themselves.
yeah.
This nigga's a killer. This, that, and
To
third.
them
Break 'em
You
down.
put it-
To them over-
Break 'em down.
psychologically, they gonna
Can't talk to
fuck
nobody.
them up.
No sunlight. You can't talk. You can't see nobody. Finish. Hey, let me out this bitch, man. I ain't
They
gonna
start
do it no
seeing
more.
I'm sorry.
people,
Everybody you talk to, don't put me back in there. Please don't put me back over there, please.
And that concludes another episode of Me and My Big Mouth Podcast. I am Tuck. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok if it's still there. When this come out, go get some merch from bigbrand.com, and I'll be dropping it. I drop every other Tuesday at 7 a.m. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, get these YouTube numbers up. And you got anything to plug?
Nah, Raheem Cousin. Cuts by Cuz on Instagram. Follow me. It's under construction, but find me later on.
Yeah.
Jessica, you follow me on Instagram _Jess_Michelle_.
Damon, you can find me on Instagram at Mrs. Tuck _88.
And Jennifer Bullock on Facebook.
And I'm out.
Run it. I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my